It's like, I don't understand you kids watching other people playing games on the internet. And I'm like, well, do you watch football? And he paused and he was like, that's a very good argument. And then he walked away from me.
That happened with my dad once. He was like, he came down and was like, he's like, are you winning in the class? Are you winning? And I'm like, Dad, I'm not even playing. It's somebody else. He's like, you're watching somebody else play? I'm like, yeah, that's stupid. Like, Dad, how often do you watch basketball? And he's like, yeah, fair enough.
I'm here just in time to miss the joke.
But Tish.
Fuck, I really missed out on this one.
Give me those initiative rolls.
Oh yes, sorry.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Yeah, I got the 12.
Oh, let me connect to Willy Bob Molten hosting. Hold on.
I get a +3 to my initiative rolls now.
Sick.
Nice. I get +0.
I don't know what I did wrong, but my dex is a 17, so it's fine. It's fine.
Dex is 17's like, that's fine. Do you have a racial bonus?
I still just made me a tiefling, so I think that's what it is.
That's not what I roll on.
no...
I'm just making sure that I'm not Edward. Hold on.
Yeah, there's no racial bonus. So if you started with a 15 and then added your skill increase at level 4 into that,
yeah,
you would get 17.
It's
so
fine. I'll just roll with it.
Okay, let me see what I've got here.
Makes it interesting.
I always forgot my
Mish out here with the 1d1 initiative roll.
Where did I? Oh, here we go.
There's my initiative roll.
Throwing a rock in the air.
19.
I always get good initiative, right? Where's the fucking Google Doc? Let me put the 19 in.
I put it in for you. I'm already here.
Always has been.
Fuck, it's still
7.
Thank you, Will.
Still don't get higher than fucking
10. Yikes.
12. I think 11's the highest I've ever gotten.
Notebook here?
It'll get higher eventually.
One day.
Is your HP still 36 and AC?
No, 14? It was. I did change that.
Okay.
I did lose 2 points of HP because I rerolled health. Because why not?
Solid.
I have a Google Doc. That's what I'm using to keep my notes down.
Is 14. The leather armor gives +1.
I'm just testing this.
I found very underwhelming.
Okay, it works.
Well, it should be 13 plus your dex mod, I think.
Yes.
Leather. I think that's what leather armor is.
I don't think leather armor actually exists. Pretty sure it's a myth.
Why would I ever write anything down?
Dude, Sean's just gonna do that to me the whole game. He's like, why would I ever write anything down when my character remembers everything?
No, I can't. I can't edit how many hit points I have, so like I have to keep finding my notepad that I write like how many hit points I have. I'm using one now. I'm using a .txt.
Can you just download your character sheet as a PDF and edit from there?
No.
Will, can you confirm that this isn't something you can do?
I can download his sheet as a PDF and give it to him. He just rejected that when I did.
Yeah. Why would I do something like that?
It says that its AC is 11. It's whatever.
Really? Is it equipped?
Yeah. My dex is 3, so I guess.
That can't be right. I have to
Actually, no, that can't be right. It can't be 11 with your dex being 3.
It should be.
That's not right.
I mean, my AC total is 14, but the leather armor just says the AC.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Leather's 11 plus your dex mod, so your total is 14.
Yep.
I mean, you can get better leather armor. Like, that's a thing, but
we can do that in game. It's
14's also like a decent armor class. I think Edward's armor class is like
2.
Yeah, Edward's is 11. You guys actually all have 14 except for Sean.
And now I'm here.
Ta-da.
I am live, by the way.
Me as well.
For my
is everybody ready to start?
I am.
Yes.
I'm ready to start, yeah. I'm good to go.
Okay.
I am dead though still, so.
Oh yeah.
Didn't we like keep you okay?
Nah, you're dying. Whatever. You're alive. You're a rogue now. The warlock took back the patron took back his powers, and you're alive.
This fucking
you're a rogue.
Yeah.
Okay. So, he's like, yeah, this dude's a total bitch. I'm not giving him powers.
Yeah.
But hey, you have your soul back.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Where we left off, you guys collected a little bit of treasure. And you emerged from the dungeon.
Mhm.
Now you're standing outside, and looks like you're in the mountains.
Oh, good.
I'm
in mountain.
What do you guys want to do? Yeah, you guys are in the mountains.
Do we have anybody here who can like figure out where the hell we are?
Yeah, does anyone have a discern north spell?
Look up.
kidding.
Which way?
I have a +5 to nature.
I wonder if Edward has a feat that says you always know true north.
Well, I always know true north, so it's
I think that's what the
Figure
feat
it
says.
out.
It might say something slightly different.
I
but-
was just gonna say look
yeah.
up and you can tell by
Nature.
which way the sun is setting, but I guess
Yeah.
not.
But Edward
Never
has a
eat soggy waffles.
Edward has a pretty good idea of where you are.
Okay.
Believes you're just probably north of the city that you guys have been spending some time in lately.
We're just north of the city, guys. Come on.
Are we gonna go back to that bar and be like, why the hell did you guys make us do this dungeon?
I think we should do that. I'm down
Yeah, I
for
think
that.
that's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
And what the hell was that weird shot?
They're gonna make us do the shot again.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Hey, you made it! Here, have a shot." Okay.
It's like you have to keep going until you get 5. Sorry, guys.
I could do that. I got halfway there.
2,
5. That's
Six.
Yeah.
So, you guys make your way back pretty easily. What was the dungeon entrance looks like it is pretty well hidden from the road, and so it's not like anyone would just stumble upon it. But you guys find your way out to the road, and can just follow the road back to town real easily.
Okay.
And you're all a little bit scraped up, but
Yeah, I'll limp there.
you're
yeah, I was like, I'm still like 26 now.
you're doing okay.
Like
You're-
they
you're
have
out.
fucking vampires.
Oh yeah, are these 2 vampires now?
We didn't
No.
die.
Were they actual vampires? Do we know? I guess that's a good question. They could have been like
You could roll a history check.
a history check. I'm
God,
okay.
it's either authenticator app, bro. This is ridiculous. I try to log into Twitch.
Awful.
I don't know.
Okay, you've heard tales of vampires before and like legends.
Yeah.
These don't seem like the things you've heard about in legends, but you do recall that vampires can turn humans into something sort of like vampires.
Okay.
Yo, I think we'll be fine. We could probably see a healer person.
Well, if it's only humans, I think you guys are fine.
But so once you get back to the city, did you want to go directly to the tavern where you guys got drugged?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know. Should
Should
we
we
try to
patch
get
up
our
first?
health back up? Like my
Oh,
temporary,
true.
my health went down like 7 points.
Well, if it's been like a day or 2 since we've done it, they won't mind if it's another day, so we might as well just like go rest up at the inn, right?
No, my max health is lowered.
Oh.
Your max health is lowered until you take a long rest. So
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Mhm.
Should we do that really quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want
Before we, like-
we don't want to stroll up looking like bitches.
Right.
So it's about mid-morning now. So you can make your way back to the tavern where you had spent the last night you spent in town, the tavern you spent.
Mhm.
So you guys can mark off 4 silver for the inn stay, and technically you're getting it for this night, but like you can have it during the day.
Knock off 4 more silver.
Yeah, 4 silver for everybody.
So I haven't been keeping track of how much money
I've got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I also have the exact number. But I'd also like to point out, like, 1 gold is something like $100.
Yeah.
And so a copper would be $1. And so it's like that's vaguely the translation. So the amount of money you guys just collected
Oh yeah, we have.
is like winning a small lottery. Like it's more money than most of
Wait,
you
how
have
much money
ever
did we get? I totally
probably
forgot.
700 copper, 3,000 silver, 1,900 gold, and 120 platinum.
Oh,
We
did
We
somebody
have a
look
bag
that up?
of holding, so we can just put it all in there.
Yeah,
I
we were
assumed
gonna
I,
fill that up, right?
I assume the chest is currently in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Didn't we
Yeah.
put it in a bank?
Well, that was
Not
the.
yet.
You have a
Yeah,
little
there's
bit of
money.
gold in the
Money.
bank.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Okay.
that's like equivalent to winning like a small lottery sum. So
Yeah.
more money than probably any of you have ever seen, unless you guys are like nobles. And then like
No.
Mish might have come from money, but this is still like probably more money than he's
Still
ever
pretty
seen.
Good money.
I have
This is-
giant,
yeah.
I have big boy bones. In
I
the
mean, I
bag.
came from swamp, not money, but okay.
Well, I mean, like you were like a lawyer in the city, so like you might have been living an okay life.
hmm
But this is probably more money than
Do you think?
like you've ever had before.
Do you think that the town has like a blacksmith? I can put these bones to good use.
Maybe. Considering it's a large city, I assume it has a blacksmith.
One, maybe more than one.
Yeah, probably
Specialized
more than
things.
one.
They had 2 cart sellers, so.
I'm gonna be really annoying. Can you read me the money again?
Yeah, sure. So 700 copper, 3,000 silver, 1,900 gold, and 120 platinum.
So why do we even have to work for this hunters guild if we're already rich? Let's just go invest it
And
all
we're
in
adventurers.
stocks and like get a
What
house
kind
on
of
the
stocks are we
prairie.
invest in?
Coca-Cola.
You also additional treasure you collected. You got a shield, a short bow. No, sorry, a short sword, some leather armor, and then the ring that you guys I don't think have identified yet.
No, we did not.
Oh,
So if you take your in stay, it'll be 8 hours. You get a long rest. Everybody's all healed up.
yeah.
Sounds good.
And then so you're now getting into the evening. It's probably about 6 or 7 p.m. now. And you guys can get out to whatever you want.
During the
Okay.
long rest, do you want to investigate that little ringamadingy?
I love investigating. I have everything to do.
Or
Who wants to
inciting?
investigate it?
Or detect? Do I have any spells I could do? I don't.
I don't think anybody has.
No,
the
I don't have any
investigate
more.
skill
Sorry,
anymore. So I actually have to read how you guys can figure this out.
We'll have to
We
go
can
find
pay
an
somebody.
artificer.
We can pay somebody. With all this gold.
Let's go find an architect and throw a ring at him. And
I'm
see if
down
we
to
can
pay
figure it out.
somebody, or also just put the ring on, see what happens. You know, just casually just put the ring on.
Well, it's something to do with an eldritch god, so.
Oh,
So-
true.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the best you guys can do is like either pay someone else to do it or like experiment with it.
What if it's cursed?
Put the ring on, try jumping up to your death to see if you'll lift it on.
It's not
So-
a ring of feather fall.
You
life.
guys are free to roam the town as you like.
It's also Monday now.
No, it's Sunday night right now.
Oh.
Well, okay, you don't technically know that, but like because like you were
hmm.
you were knocked out by the drink, so it's like you could have been out for a week. Who knows? But it's Sunday. And yeah, you guys can get up to whatever you want.
Okay, so we'll just to confirm, I can't use any second level spells.
You
Or
can
is
use
it-
second level bard spells, but not paladin spells,
Okay, so let me take
unless
all
those
these
spells
out.
are on the bard spell list.
Unless they're on
Do
the
the people
bard-
here work like a 9 to 5?
Some people do, some people probably don't.
Interesting.
Wait, I'm confused. Can I prepare bard spells using my paladin ability to prepare any spells
Okay.
I want?
So, the spells you get from being a bard,
Yes.
you like inherently gain spells on level up,
Mm-hmm.
and you have like a certain list of known spells as a bard.
Okay.
Apart from that, you know the entire paladin spell list, and you can
Right.
prepare an amount of paladin spells
Okay.
equal to
perfect.
like some number for a slot that you have with that spell casting class.
Understood. Thank you.
So Sean, just like the real world, there are people that work 9 to 5 and there are people that don't.
That's way too complicated.
But the people who don't work 9 to 5, I don't think are going to be very useful.
Yeah,
to us.
multi-classing spell slots is kind of tough.
Okay, I'm gonna go visit Keith then. If we've got time, do whatever we want before we go to the Hunters Guild.
Is he your cute page boyfriend?
He is.
Okay, sure enough. So you guys
Yeah, let me introduce everybody to Keith because I don't think I've already met him yet.
so Mish is gonna head out to Keith, and I don't think I pointed this out, but the name of the store, his bookstore, is called Dead Tree Hallucinations.
Excuse me? Is this a pun?
Interesting.
It is.
Because you stare at dead trees and hallucinate.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
that's
a
kinda
bad
clever.
pun.
Ouch, Sean, ouch.
Damn. Give me some aloe for that burn.
Oof.
Keith's sense of humor is
Bad.
interesting.
Just god awful.
Just
It's not very good.
Just not great at all.
Let me change up the soundtrack
the
here. So you show up to Keith's shop, and the little bell goes, and you hear a voice from the back saying, "We're just about to close up."
Okay. Just wanted to say hi. Pop back in.
I hate it here.
How you doing?
You hear a little bit of like scuttling, and then suddenly a head pops up from behind the counter, and he looks. Are you in the same form that you were last time?
Yes.
He goes, "Hey, Mish, how's it going?"
I go. It's going. We're having some fun adventures in the area. How are you doing?
I'm doing
And
alright.
as I ask how are you
Selling
doing,
books?
I wink down suggestively.
Nice.
I mean, obviously.
He just sort of takes it in stride.
Okay. So Keith, tell me about yourself.
Well, run
You've
this
got a
bookshop.
minute anyway.
I like eating.
Mm-hmm.
I like reading.
Mhm.
Hence bookshop.
Okay, I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Hold on.
You're gonna find out this guy's married and you're gonna be really disappointed.
Go on.
I found this dude really likes feet.
Oh no.
That's
Mitch just transforms into a giant.
I don't like shoes. shoes are no go.
Oh no.
Okay.
Um,
Got it. Doesn't like shoes.
and I mean, yeah, it's about me.
Doesn't like shoes TV tropes. Why did that come up?
Why are you typing it
know.
into Google?
Yeah.
Google isn't a very good note-taking device, my guy.
Can you blame me?
You got confused. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Sean, by the way, I added the roar from the Winx Club Dragon episode as my sound alert. As one of my sound alerts. For 150 bits, you can
Why do you
make a
talk?
Winx roar happen. Dan asked for it. Okay. Can I try to glean how he feels for me based on his actions?
Roll an insight check.
Fuck, I don't know what insight shit is. Hold on.
I don't know how to
Let me
look in.
find.
I don't know.
I can't look. Eyes
I'm
closed.
like still getting rid of my paladin spells from my list. Insight. +3. Okay.
You're gonna find out he really likes feet.
22.
You you get the sense that he's probably friendly to everybody. But there might have been a quick flash the eyes up and down.
Nice. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're in it to win it.
Put your phone in your back pocket and see if he looks at your butt when you walk away.
Wait, do I have any spells I can do that? Hold on.
I don't think so.
Wait, I've got spells.
I've
Hold
got
on.
spells. Eyes in the back of
First
my
of all,
head.
let me get rid of these paladin spells before I accidentally try to cast them.
It's the latest, I call it a phone. It's the eye mirror.
It's a little offensive
It's
you
a
can't
small-
shapeshift one of your eyes to the back of your
Okay,
head.
I've got. I could use command on him. That doesn't seem very nice.
What would you command? Hey, look at my butt when I leave? So you know for
I
sure.
can use charm person, shatter, sound, suggestion, zone of truth. No, I'm good. Okay.
Zone of truth. Do you like me?
Suggestion.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'll say. Have you gotten any new paper in stock?
I mean, I always got paper in stock. I would
Well,
make
anything
books.
new? Anything special?
No, not really.
Okay.
That's
Well,
some
let me
special
know if you do. We're staying at the inn. Do I know my room number?
Sure.
I hate it.
So we're staying at the room in room 69. Okay. If you wanna,
Oh.
I'll write it down for you. And I
Leave
pull
him
out
a
my piece
key.
of paper. I tear off a piece and I write down 69 Mish in, and I hand it to him.
He sort of looks like a little like weirded out by it, but like takes it.
Wait, I'm trying to pass it off. I'm like, can I pass it off as something I do for everyone? To just keep it casual.
Yeah,
Roll,
and then he writes one for me.
Do you do it for everyone?
I don't, but I want to pass it off as if I do.
So roll a deception check.
Oh
my God.
Oh my god.
He is reassured by your casualness about it, and he being a friendly guy assumes you're just being friendly and you're new to town trying to make friends, that kind of thing.
This is exactly how I get in Keith's pants.
I hate it.
This is how I got Melissa.
Oh my god.
Getting in the guy's pants and being not a real.
Taking notes about what she likes and writing down your room number.
Yeah, giving her my room number, exactly.
One
Exactly how I gotta
step
go.
at a time.
It's up the stairs and to the left. My mom will let you in.
He's not wrong. We did meet when we were 13, so that's pretty much what it
Nice.
was.
Pretty good.
So this is my grandma will let you in.
Have we met any other hot guys in this town yet?
Okay, I'm gonna say a quick toodaloo to Keith and head out.
All right, says, see ya.
See ya.
I'm sure you've seen hot guys in this town.
I'll keep looking for him.
Keith is
Okay.
not one.
Keith isn't a bad looking dude, but like he's a halfling, so it's like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's
you
unfortunate.
know.
It's unfortunate.
yeah, a little bit hairy, a little bit, little bit
go
step
for a
looking.
swerve thing.
Yeah, if like
Yeah.
if you're into halflings, he's good looking as far as halflings go. But if you're into humans, he's not good
Really?
looking.
Really eats his second breakfast, if you know what I mean.
Okay, where to next?
I don't think the artifice would be open this late.
Maybe we could find a night owl. I don't know.
Night owl artificer only works at night.
Maybe.
I don't know. There's people who have dark vision. Maybe they like working in the nighttime. I don't know.
Maybe he's a big owl.
Maybe he's just a giant owl person.
Yep, maybe.
Let's look around. Is there anyone out on the street this late or not?
There are people out on the street, but it's like a pretty quiet night. It's not like anyone's out partying or anything. You're sort of like wandering around the city. There are quite a few people walking home. You get the sense that like lots of people are coming home from work, or I guess it's a weekend, so maybe not. But they're just mulling about. Nothing too particular going on. As far as looking for like artificers that are open, you don't find any in the streets you roam.
Damn.
Do guilds are guilds 24 hours like McDonald's or no?
Considering this one's attached to a tavern, you could guess it'd probably be open right now.
All right. If you guys want to go check out this guild and see what's up,
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
he's gonna ask for another hippogriff.
Just might.
Okay, so you guys make your way back over to that sort of district of the city, and make your way over to the tallest building around. Sitting at the door is good old Mox.
Mox,
Excuse me.
Bless you.
And he sort of nods to you as you guys open the door and go inside. And last time you were in here, it was like real rowdy, lots of people, loud music. But now it's much more chill. There are a couple people in here, but nothing compared to what it was last time. And as you open the door, the girl standing behind the bar sort of looks over to you guys and says, "Oh hey, you guys, you're all back."
Well, of course. What, do you think we would be back?
Well, sometimes people don't come back. You know how it is.
Is this where we get like our
No.
guild library card? Saying we're
We
part of
just,
this guild?
pretend we don't know how it is.
It's not we don't know how it is. that blindsided me.
She just stops and she's like, well, anyway, can I get anything for you guys?
I mean, so what? Are we in? We made it back in one whole piece. Clearly.
One whole piece, clearly.
So.
And then she sort of looks you up and down and is like, one good piece too.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And then it's just a little bit of a little friendly hazing ritual. You know how it is.
Let me roll a will save. See if I blush. No.
There's also right as you enter the door, it's sort of like there's a sort of big wall with a big bulletin board on it, with various papers posted to it, and then you sort of like go to the left and around the corner, and it's a big bar room that's similar to any tavern you've seen before. It doesn't you don't see any immediate way to get upstairs, and you assume there must be an upstairs considering the building is multiple stories tall.
Right.
So are we like a part of the guild now?
Yeah, you guys are in. You can take jobs off the board, get them done in your own time.
Hell yeah.
Is the board visible to me right now, or is it in the potentially upstairs?
No, the board that was like right inside the door. There's like once you enter the door, there's like basically right in front of you is a big bulletin board with various papers and flyers tacked to it.
Okay.
Okay, Will, I have another spellcasting question really quick. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. I know a first level spell, a paladin spell. Can I cast it using a second level spell slot?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. That's all I needed. Thank
What's
you.
like, I want to approach the lady at the bar. What's like the fastest time someone has completed that dungeon in?
Fastest time. People have been back before the sun's up occasionally. But it's fairly rare. Sometime the next day usually. Sometimes people come a whole day and whole night later.
We were done. We finished when it was still daylight out, but we just got so tired we wanted to freshen up before we came in. We didn't want to look like some posers, you know.
Gives you a smile and goes, right.
What's on the menu?
Let's see. Tonight we got fuck.
I love that.
Oh, I'll take a lot of that.
No, I just gotta. I'm looking for the. I'm looking for the table that I wrote down. We'll find it eventually. All right, we got various different types of ale and wine, bread, cheese, venison's the meat today.
Ooh. Do you have any raw meat?
Do you have any raw meat? Yeah.
I'll have one of those. I come from tigers. My stomach's
Fair enough.
to digest it.
Fair enough. Anyone else?
Yeah.
I'll just have some bread.
Some bread?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some ale.
And some ale. So
We'll
we'll
get
get
whatever you
I don't eat meat.
recommend.
I'm a vegan.
Unless it's
wink.
that shot again.
she says, nah, the shots only for first timers. You don't have to take it again.
Can I modify my order?
Of course.
I would still like the raw meat, but on top of it, can you put some cheese? And then can you put some bread on top and some bread on the bottom of it?
Like a sandwich.
Raw meat
No,
sandwich.
I call it a hamburger.
I look at him quizzically.
They call it a hamburger where I'm from.
A hamburger. Interesting. Okay.
But this is beef.
It's venison.
Oh yeah, whatever.
So
Venison beef
for the venison hamburger, we've got 5 silver.
It's worth it.
For the just bread and ale, we've got 3 silver. And what did Dameris want? Whatever she recommends.
Yeah.
She'll recommend the venison.
The raw venison.
So she'll she'll bring you about venison and a cup of ale, and that'll be 5 silver for you. And then she looks over towards Creella and is like, anything for you, my dear?
I'll just get the house special or whatever.
Wonderful.
Whatever she recommends.
Another 5 silver, and brings you the same plate of meat. And there's some veggies on the side, but
Ew, vegetables.
vegetables. Gross.
Disgusting.
Awful.
And as you guys are sitting there eating your meals, you actually notice behind the bar, and behind the sort of the wall with all the bottles of liquor, is like a big blackboard, and there are like tons of names written on it,
Ooh.
and under each name is like some tally marks, and see lots of like 2s and 3s, some 1s, and more rare than that, some 4s and 5s under there. And if you guys look hard, down in the bottom right corner of all the names, you can see each of there are 4 blank spots with no names, and then there's 1 tick, and then 2 ticks and 2 ticks.
So what are these names for?
These
Oh
names?
no, I get it. Never mind. I understand.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I've got to get your names.
I ask anyway. Hey, what's this board?
It's just a scorecard, I guess. It's a little
Can
gives bragging rights to some
Can I
people.
lean over and whisper, it's how many shots of the black stuff you can take?
Sure.
Psst.
I feel like that's what it is.
It's how many shots of the ooey gooey pass out stuff you can take.
Yeah.
So she looks at you and asks for your names one by one, and then, assuming you give them to her, she writes them in chalk above your scores.
Mm-hmm.
I wink when I say mine.
I
I
tell
don't
her
like when I say mine.
when I tell her mine, I say my name is Edward Milton. I was raised by tigers.
She writes Edward Milton, and then under it in brackets, raised by tigers.
What a weird last name.
Edward Milton is my first name.
Yeah.
It's like Edward dash Milton, and then last name raised dash
by
by dash
tigers.
tigers. No. It's all one word. Raised by tigers.
Including the pimped named part.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's how you spell
So-
my last name.
Oh, we've been moved.
Raised by tigers. Nice. So
I got
once
all
you
my spells up on
guys
page. Let's go.
Raised
Nice.
by tigers.
once you guys finish your meals, what would you guys like to get up to next?
Let's peruse that
The job board?
bounty board.
Yeah, the job
Yeah.
board.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Is there a bone with my venison or just venison?
Just venison.
Oh, okay.
You didn't order the bone in. Come on, man.
She got bone.
Yeah,
in
you ordered a
venison.
hamburger.
A venison
So as you get up and make your way back towards the door, you actually notice in the back corner there's a guy, seemingly hidden behind a huge pile of books in the back corner. And as you make your way over to the job board and you're looking at it, you see various flyers. There aren't too many of them, but there are some pretty impressive ones that look well done, asking for you to slay dragons and bring back demons from the 9 hells and stuff, and stuff that seems a little bit out of your league. And as you guys are looking, 3 people come up from who were sitting at a table in the bar, and they come up, and you actually notice that there's just sort of one guy being raised up, like picked up under the armpits by another guy, and then brought towards the board. Reaches, grabs a flyer, looks at it, and then like looks both ways at you guys, and then is set back on the floor, and begins reading his paper.
Okay.
Is he short?
He's a halfling.
Okay.
Tiny.
So yes.
I
And the
do
guy
like me
who
some knuckles.
the guy who had lifted him up
Vertical
appears to be a
shot.
Goliath.
Oh my
Okay.
What if I had a halfling harem,
Like
guys?
literally the opposite. Do it.
Yeah, so it's a giant like 7-foot Goliath
Wait,
picking up this little 4-foot halfling,
wait. Let
picking
me
him
guess.
up, raising him
Let
towards
me
the
guess. The big one's name is Tiny, and the small one's name is Big.
And
And
if you
he
open up
looks-
the big one's coat,
He looks
it's
up to
3
you from the
gnomes.
ground and is like, haha, very funny, dickhead. The
I
name's
didn't say that
Dave,
out loud. I didn't
and this
say
is
that out
Buster.
loud.
Dave and Buster.
I didn't say that out loud.
You can read minds. What point of
God.
that did you not understand?
God damn it.
Okay.
I'm out.
I
Dave
guess.
Buster?
Dave and Buster was the final straw.
I gasp and touch my hand on my mouth. And then in my head, I'm gonna scream, "You can hear what I'm saying!" In my head.
Interesting.
Interesting. I assume you said it out loud. It's now canon that you said it out loud.
Wow.
Okay.
Biggest conflicts come
okay.
out of misunderstandings.
I'm gonna shout. No, I'm not gonna shout.
And then he looks up to you and he's like, what's it to you anyway?
I just have a thing for funny names. That's all. Didn't mean any offense by it.
What do you mean, funny names?
His name
Like
is.
it'd be funny. Can I sit down with him and explain how the joke works? Where the big one.
If you have to
Okay,
explain the
so-
joke, there is
So the way
no-
it works. So the way it works is right. So
He's kneeling down.
normally, if you have like a comedic pair of someone
IRL.
small and big, you call the big one big and the small one tiny. But in this case, I thought it'd be funny if it was reversed. You see, so you were you're shorter than your friend over there, and so we'd call you big and him tiny. And so things would be funny because it's ironic. It's not what they actually mean. You see.
He's very unenthused by your explanation of the joke.
I continue pulling out a piece of paper to draw a diagram.
Can I
Okay.
roll like an investigation check to like size them up, or do I need to roll something else?
Sure, roll an insight check.
Insight. Damn.
I'm down to 22 pieces of paper. I'm
Investigation
just
is
talking.
way better. Fuck.
Wow.
It's a
Yikes.
halfling and a Goliath.
It's there's also an elf lady with them
Oh, how did we
okay.
miss her?
who just
Yeah,
hasn't said
yeah.
anything yet.
Her name, Cookie Cheese. I didn't say that loud.
But I mean they look pretty normal. They don't seem like some of the other guys you've seen in here. Like
They're not like
Seem-
ruffians.
they seem a little less hard than some of the other people you've seen.
I
in
hope
here.
they're a little less hard.
So how long have you guys been in this
Whoa.
guild?
Well,
Um,
also
We
shouldn't
just
we ask
started
him-
ourselves.
and so he up until this point, only Dave has done the talking. And he continues. Yeah, well, we've been here longer than you. So why don't you get out of our way? And he
Wow.
and he snaps his fingers and says Buster. And then Buster picks him up, puts him on his shoulders, and the three of them walk out.
A rival troop.
We never got to know the third one's name.
No, you didn't.
So sad.
I'm gonna
Whoa.
call
And
her
all because
girl.
Will made me say something out loud that I never meant
So-
to.
Do you respect your character to be?
Yeah.
Can you steal the paper they took off them?
Yeah, I can try.
Because I want to see what bounty they got or picked.
Rivals.
Sure,
Oh,
roll.
we should
I
do
don't know how well this will go.
We should beat them to their bounty.
I'm gonna whisper that to you. I'm gonna be like, you should steal the bounty paper.
Yeah. So
Roll as so. I'm assuming this will go
Little
on as
tiefling
Mish is
mischievous
explaining the joke to him.
Oh, the six.
Yeah.
So you
okay,
can roll.
Do you want me
a-
to roll sleight of hand or stealth or both?
Yeah, roll a sleight of
Because
hand
the game
check.
advantage I'm really good at. If I continue to explain out loud, it's
This
advantage.
I'm an expert at.
Okay, so look, this is the,
Hopefully you
the
don't
joke
roll
that you
a
just-
15, not bad.
Kill only got a 15 with a +9.
So, as Mish brings him over to the nearest platform to explain and draw out the diagram, he still has the paper in his hand, and you get the whisper from Kriella and walk over, and you sort of begin to creep up behind Dave, and as you like go to reach for the paper, the elf lady, like, you're almost surprised by the fact that she's there, like she got to you very quietly and just grabs you by the wrist as as you go to grab it from him.
Oh wow.
I want to speak to her in Thieves' Cant to see if she picks up on this.
Sure. So tell me what you're saying in common, and then tell me what message you're trying to get through in Thieves' Cant.
I want to be like, oh, I apologize. I just wanted to see what you guys were doing, what job you were picking up while your friend here was distracted by my friend here,
Who was also just
and what would you like to get across in Thieves' Cant?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me back up. That's what I want to get across in Thieves' Cant.
Okay,
But
so
in
I think
common-
the way Thieves' Cant works is it's like you're sort of talking in code.
Yeah.
And so it's tough to convey like complex ideas.
Yeah.
So you can sort of
Okay, so
simplify it
then
down.
I wanted to take a look.
Okay,
at
sure enough.
this.
And so what do you say in common to disguise the Thieves' Cant?
Fuck, I don't know. I can talk about the weather, I guess. And,
Fair enough.
Whether or not an African swallow can carry a coconut.
She just looks at you and is like, all of the swallows I know are pretty small. I don't think they'd be able to carry any coconuts.
Interesting.
The fuck does that mean?
They should
I
start
mean, she doesn't
learning.
She
understand
doesn't know
his
what I'm saying.
language.
Yeah.
I thought that was like code we had to figure out. I was like, what the fuck?
If you take
But so
every
we're
letter
actually
from the
gonna
third word-
retcon this a little bit.
Oh,
We're just gonna walk back some of the stuff. We're gonna bring it anything that happened after Mish's conversation with Dave is gonna get retconned. We're gonna come back to this moment.
Okay.
Okay.
And so
I'm sorry.
as you say that to the elf, partway through Mish's explanation, Dave looks up at you and then scowls and then looks back.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Dave. My name is
But I know
Elliot
you.
Milton,
Dave
raised by
is a rogue.
tigers, and I put out a hand to shake.
So I would, or do we all notice that, or do I just notice that?
I mean, like Mish probably knows this because he's
Well,
talking.
I'm also
to,
watching you. 'Cause
Anyone,
I wanted
anyone
you
who's
to...
anyone who's watching can clearly see that he looks up and scowls at you.
I'm looking at the floor.
Do I poke the bear?
At this point, the woman is still holding your wrist with a surprisingly tight grip for how like slender her hands and her frame is.
would you say these are common folk, Will?
Dave and Buster
Damn it.
look like relatively common folk. You get the sense that Buster might be a little bit too stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And the elf lady looks quite well dressed, so you would assume she's of better upbringing, or at least of better status than like
She
some
looks
commoner.
fancy. But
She
still moved real quick.
She's dressed like in a fairly fancy looking dress, and has like a big, like a long thin sword at her waist.
Okay.
With like a real ornate looking scabbard.
Any religious symbols?
Can I recognize it? The architecture.
Not
of the
really, no.
scabbard?
Okay. So I don't know what she is. Maybe she's
So,
tired.
as I'm discussing this, as I'm drawing out the joke diagram, I'll say, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, you lot look really strong. How about we buy you around? You can tell us about your latest hunt.
He looks up at you and goes, "Nah, we were just on our way out."
Oh, where?
He's like, he seems a little bit peeved that you're still asking a question. He's like, "None of your business."
Okay, guys, can I test something a little ballsy?
Go ahead.
Well, what do you want to do?
I want to taunt him into revealing what hunt they're going on, so we can steal it from them and then be the boss ass bitches of this place. Although if you guys don't want me to, I won't do it. I'm here.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Do it?
Sounds like metagaming to me. What would Mish do?
Okay.
I guess that's also fair.
Give me a second to think. I'm gonna say well, then I'm gonna look over at Damaris, Creel, and Edward for confirmation at my well.
I shake my head vigorously, yes.
Do you guys pick up on what Mish is putting down, and do you confirm?
I mean,
My
yeah,
character
sure.
does not know what he's
I
trying
have
to
no
say.
clue, but I nod yes.
What
anyway.
about Edward?
I don't know 100% what's happening. I've been kind of looking at my.
no,
sheet. Can you hear me?
this whole
He's,
time?
he's gonna DC and then come back and be like,
I'm
the steamers all
so
over it.
mad.
Were you
I've been
talking
talking this whole time. I'm like, why is no one picking up on my suggestions here?
Yet again.
Sean.
Every time.
What were you suggesting?
I said I was looking at the ground the whole time.
Why?
My character doesn't do good with confrontation, so he just stared at the ground the whole time.
Okay.
Okay.
What the little guy was saying.
Dave-
We're
You're-
good.
Dave is not wearing shoes. Buster is wearing shoes.
It's because Buster carries him
you
around.
can't-
He's wearing nice shoes.
And
right?
you can't see her shoes.
There was like
Okay,
one point
so-
where I was like trying to introduce myself to them, and I'm like, why am I being ignored here?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, I guess Damaris nodded at me, right?
Yeah.
Every 20 minutes, check in with me.
I
to
did a
see if you
slight
can hear
nod.
me.
And since I got the slight nod, I'm going forward with it. I'm gonna go, well, I mean, fair enough, Dave. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to be familiar with exinjury and just non-orators, so...
Excuse me?
I mean, if you're too scared to disclose the hunt you're going on, that's all right. That's no skin off my back, you know. You guys have a good time. I trust you'll make it back safely. You can tell us when you get back.
I'm gonna ask the bartender if she recognizes what poster they pulled off.
Will, do they reply, or do I roll, or what?
I'll just address Krila first. She says she doesn't really deal with the postings, but they haven't been around too long, so she can't imagine it's anything too extravagant.
What's the bartenderess's name?
I haven't asked.
Hey,
Oh.
what's your name?
We'll get that after. So what is Mish doing?
I'm sort of taunting them, sort of being supportive. Like it's like a 50-50.
Yeah. Was that supposed to be like legalese, or is
That was
that
legal.
like...
I did speak Latin for no reason. It was legalese.
Okay, so he's very confused at what you're saying, and maybe like a little bit annoyed about all these big words going over his head.
Mhm.
Get it? Because he's short.
Oh my
I can
God.
argue
Is that
it.
a short joke.
Um,
Yeah,
so then he snaps his fingers
wrong.
and says, "Buster, there's Buster," and then so Buster picks him up, puts him on his shoulders, and then the three of them walk out. And Buster in his big lumbering steps, and the elf lady see almost floating across the ground as they walk out. And Dave
is
has
she
to
wearing?
Dave has to duck as they go through the door.
If you see the VOD, you're just gonna see me talking for like a good 30 minutes trying to get some ideas across and no one answering back to me.
Aw.
Okay, that was a bunch of cocks. That's fine.
Does someone like make
Yeah.
the bounties? Can I ask the bartender if there's like someone who writes the bounties, like who makes them, that might know what the bounty is?
Sure. So she says, lots of different people come in and post them up. There's no real
Like one person.
discretion. Anyone who needs something done can just come in and put it up.
So how do you get payment for missions? There's usually like a binder.
It'll typically say, and then you go and talk to
That person.
whoever it is.
Is it
and-
like those
Can we retcon
posters
like
with, like,
something like
hey,
Nope.
guitar lessons, $10 a lesson, and then it has like the phone number that you rip off? Is it like that?
Yeah, basically.
We can always
Oh,
just follow
But
them where they're going.
instead of guitar lessons, it's like
100th
Dragon-
thing.
dragon toes needed. Call this number. Big
Wait.
reward.
that? Wait, Will, can I retcon like 30 seconds back right before they left?
What do you want to do?
I want to cast suggestion on Dave so he tells us what the
Oh
bounty
my
is.
God.
I forgot that I had it.
Okay. This is the last time anything's
I'm
getting
sorry, I'm
retconned
sorry,
in this
I'm
bar.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
All these
Um,
retcons are gonna come back to bite us in the ass later when
So-
three doppelgangers come and try and kill us.
Do the rewind.
Yeah.
Dave is still sitting at the table.
So, okay, so they've gotten up to leave. and I'll just right as leaving, instead of using my while using my legalese, ex injury, non injured or whatever, and then I'll be like, well, it's not like you would, and I activate the spell, want to tell us which bounty you're on, and immediately do it. Anyway, haha. Deactivate spell. Anyway.
Let me just read suggestion real quick.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I just gotta
DC 14.
Find it.
He's seeing if it applies in this context.
I've worded it in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable, which is what the spell asks for.
Okay,
so
yeah. Yeah. So, what's the DC?
DC 14. It's my spell save DC, right?
Yeah.
It's 14.
Do you have a different DC for Bard and Paladin, or is it just?
I believe it's the same one. It's a Bard spell anyway. So.
Okay. So he fails. So he on Buster's shoulders. He turns around. And what specifically did you say?
I asked him to show us the bounty that they got.
And as he does, he comes back. He tells Buster to bring it back, and somebody comes from behind you and puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Come on, man. It's not really necessary. We're all friends here."
Oh wow.
I go. Understood. Won't happen again.
Are you gonna cancel the spell, or are you just gonna let it go through?
Is he saying it's not necessary? We're all friends here. Like, don't do this. Like, what's the mood? Or don't do it.
He's saying what do you do in casting magic on other guys in here?
They were mean to us first.
How much time? Like, if I stop influencing him, will he just stop? Like, he's already showing it to it. I'm confused. What's the time frame here?
Let me think.
Damn, all this.
Because I figured showing him bounty is like a quick action, so I'm confused as to how. Like, was the magic detecting person right next to me the whole time?
No, like somebody got up from where they were sitting, walked over, and.
What does he look like? Is this a situation where no one can hear me?
No, I can
hear you.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say?
What does he look like?
He's I'll describe him in a sec.
Will not having a description for him yet.
I'm still just reading the spell.
Oh, okay.
So he comes back and hands you the paper. And it basically says, I didn't actually think this through. There's some like non-impressive monster that needs to be killed for like potion ingredients.
Okay. Does Dave see this? Or not Dave. Edward. Does Edward see this? Can I show Edward the paper the cook?
You could just tell us after you saw it, right?
Okay. So Edward has seen it. Now Will has to tell us whenever we want to know about it. Excellent.
Oh. I was like, wait, what was the purpose?
Am I not still looking at the floor?
Oh, could they drop the paper on the floor, maybe?
Okay, I'll just tell them about it as soon as they leave. It's fine.
Yeah, just remember that it's not important.
Okay, so and then the guy who came up to Mish is he's like a big looking guy, short brown hair, looks slightly older, like not old, but like he's a human, and he looks like he's lived some life. And he's got his sleeves rolled up, and you can see a fair amount of scars up and down his up and down his arms, and he's got like a nice big scar on his face.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what? I wasn't even thinking. And I hand the bounty sheet right back to them. I cancel the spell. And I go, I'm so sorry, man. Weren't you here?
I'm awestruck by this man's muscles.
I thought you were looking at the floor.
Work, Will?
I'm looking at the floor, but I heard him and he caught my eye.
Hey, you know, man.
Yeah, he said, yeah. He just pats you on the shoulder and is like, yeah, just remember, we're all on the same side here. And he goes over and sits back down at his lone table.
Yeah,
and at his feet is like a big pile of plate armor and a sword and a shield. And he's just
That was
He's
like a
just-
pile of plate armors.
tiredly drinking his beer.
Mhm.
I'm too old.
And now, for the last time, Dave takes the paperback and they walk out.
But wait, no.
But wait, can we retcon that real
Can
quick?
I retcon this? real quick?
I don't think we ever actually decided to walk into the.
I want to
100.
punt Dave across the bar.
I want to catch him on the other side.
I want to throw him like a football.
Not Buster's actually like a Heisman winning.
Yeah, he looks like a linebacker. He's like,
yeah, like he won
tall,
he
hulking
won the
dude.
Heisman twice. He's like he's 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, pure muscle.
He'll like
Um,
push you over with his finger.
yeah. So they walk out.
Mhm.
Let's look at the board.
Yeah, let's pick a
let's-
cooler one than what they did.
So
Yeah, let's one up them. How about that?
so
Okay.
their paper said somebody needs owl bear feathers for
Owlbear?
some potion making. And you guys know that like owl bears aren't really that scary. Like
Mhm.
They are.
they've if you were like a peasant, like an owl bear would fuck you up.
Oh, okay.
But none of you guys would be scared of an owl bear.
Oh,
Mhm.
of course, of course.
Yeah,
Um,
owlbear.
So in the board seems like sort of organized in like up at the top there are like well organized, really well made posters that are all looking for like jobs that you feel are out of your league, like you don't think you guys could go slay a dragon
like
or
a
anything.
dragon. Yeah. Okay.
And then there's sort of like a bottom right hand corner that's like stacked up with like stacked on top of each other, and they all like a brief flip through them looks like they're all just like shit to your jobs, like they pay no money or they're just like a waste of time. And then making out as you produce a board, making out the couple that you think like might be within your range. They're like the sort of more reasonable portion of the board. You see two different flyers. One says water elemental moved into Lake Leventis, must be killed, 60 gold reward, has an address, and it says come here for reward. And then another one that says Medusa taken over Galtrin mines, suspected to be alone, details unknown, 100 gold reward. And then again it gives an address, and then says proof of kill required.
What was the
I'm
first
intrigued
feature?
by
I'm
the
so
Medusa
sorry.
thing,
Yeah,
but
that one sounds intense. But what was the first one again?
Water elemental.
That sounds like a little. It's only 60 gold reward. Sounds like a little bitch move.
I'm interested because I have a spell. I can say this out loud. I'm interested in doing the Medusa one because I'm wondering if I cast darkness, if she's then able to turn us to stone if she can't see us.
Oh, good idea. Well,
Do you really want to risk it?
Well, first off, roll a history check to see if you know what a Medusa is.
I'll roll one.
yeah, is it actually a Medusa or is it a Gorgon?
In D&D, they're actually called
There's a
Medusas.
Gorgonzola cheese.
Ah.
Is it a Gorgonzola? Just a plate of Gorgonzola? You need a history check?
It's a giant sentient plate of Gorgonzola.
That'd be kind of scary.
Okay, you've heard of Medusas before. You know what they are.
I'd also be interested in doing some research on whichever one we go and kill at the library.
Me
Okay.
too. And then
Well, there was a
maybe
guy with a big stack of books in here, right? But that was
Yep.
in here.
looking into
That was
That guy was in here. Yep.
Oh, he was.
You
in
probably
wiring
have
some,
something
like,
on that.
Traps and maybe
Well,
if
there's
there
a
be
library in
certain kinds of
town.
Poisons.
Poisons.
'Cause
I
got
think a good
poison
day
nurse
of
kit.
reading books is in store for us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do a montage.
Reading book montage.
So are you gonna go talk to the dude with the books in the back, or are you gonna go to the library?
I will talk to the guy in the back with the books and see
It's
if he has
also,
anything
like-
on a Medusa.
Midnight. I don't think the library's open.
It's not midnight, but it's the evening.
Mm.
All right, so you go up to him and he's sort of in a back corner, lots of books. They're all stacked up on his table, and you see him. He's got one open and like got a few open and some like parchment scrolled out, and he's writing some things down. So when you go up to him, what do you say?
So do I think that he's like the bookkeeper, or he's like are these his books? Or do I think?
Yeah, like you don't really know. Like they could be his books, they could be library books. Who knows?
Ask him.
Yeah.
We just got this gig, like.
Excuse me.
Everyone knows we drank the black liquid and slammed our heads on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So I guess I'll say are these books for the guild members, or are these yours?
he looks up and he's like, he's an elf. He's got his pointy ears poking out of his out of his hair, and looks up with some like circular glasses, and he goes, "Oh," he gestures to like one side of the stack, and he's like, "These ones are mine, and these ones," he gestures to the rest, are from the library.
I'm very into this man. He reads.
So do you study magical creatures?
Every once in a while, I do a little bit of reading. I'm just magic in general.
Do you have anything
I'll read about anything.
on possibly Medusas?
He thinks for a second. He says, not on me, but I probably know a thing or two.
Well, what if I trade you, let's say he lets me borrow some information on them. Maybe I bring him, a token from the monster if we slay it.
Oh, interesting. You know, I've always wanted to see what the eyes do once they're out of the head.
Oh no.
I like that. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, what do you want to know?
Well, anything your book has,
Okay, well,
or anything you might know.
I'm sure you know this part, but if you look him in the eyes, you'll turn to stone. It's kind of scary, isn't it? They've got snakes on their hair, and I think the way it goes is they can be men or women. Lots of people think they're just women, but they can be men or women. And what happens is somebody gets very, very vain, and they obsessed with their looks, and they happen to pray to the wrong god about wanting to look beautiful forever. And if you get on a god's bad side, then, well, they'll be beautiful forever, but they can't look at themselves. They'll be turned to stone. And no one else can look at them, or they'll be turned to stone. And I mean, obviously, the snake hair. So.
Is Tony the Tiger gonna turn me into Medusa?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay, cool. So they can't look at themselves, and we can't look at them.
Do you know
Just not in the eyes.
Do you know if it's if let's say it's very dark, is it them making eye contact with us or us making eye contact with them?
Huh. I'm not sure. I think they could probably see in the dark, but magical darkness usually keeps anybody from looking through.
Interesting.
So, yeah, if you were to cast darkness, I think you'd probably be okay. I wouldn't want to risk it, but
Nobody can see.
And is it the eyes or the snake hair that turns someone into a stone boy?
pretty sure it's the eyes.
So then, wouldn't the hypothesis then be if the eyes are removed, it still turns people to stone?
Well, that's what I want to find out.
You'll be turned to stone. You're willing to risk this?
Well, I'm not gonna look in them.
Ah, peculiar.
We should find a baby.
Find a baby.
Find a
You
baby,
see,
baby.
just any baby on the street will look at anything. No, that's getting retconned. He doesn't say that.
Damn. Wait, you said no more retconning in the bar. You can't retcon it, Will.
Specifically in the bar.
He
no more
doesn't. He
retcon.
doesn't. He doesn't actually say that.
So,
We can
do
try
they
to.
have any weaknesses or resistances?
Let me think.
One would think a mirror.
Well, they can't look.
Let me
If
think.
they can't look at themselves in a mirror, what makes us so sure we can see them in a mirror?
I meant they can't look at themselves, or they will also turn to stone, right? So
I-
they
Well, then
can't
you-
look
then you
at
can't
their
get the eye
beautiful.
back.
Yeah, but they can't look at their beautiful figure either.
Mm.
That's the cursive.
I don't think they would be resistant to anything. I can't remember beating anything like that. No, I think
like,
you're probably good with pretty much anything.
Sean, you still there?
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay,
Yep.
Cool. I just saw it might have been on my end, but I saw.
No.
your
Yeah.
stream.
My computer's actual trash.
Okay.
Can it turn? Wait. Can the Medusa turn someone that's invisible to stone?
I don't think the Medusa actually has to do anything. I think you just have to look into her eye, well, or his, or I guess I should say their eye.
I'm gonna really quick slam my hand down on the table and go, look, we're all thinking it. I'll just ask it.
He
Can
sort
you
of
have
he sort of
sex
like
with Medusa?
jumps as you
Slam your
um,
hand on the table.
slam your fist into the table.
Can you
And
have
then
sex
what
with
do
Medusa?
you say?
Can you have sex with a Medusa?
I don't see why you would want to.
No, if you don't see why I'd want to, then you haven't read as many books as you say you have.
I hate it here.
And I wink.
You don't technically need your eyes to have sex.
Seems like dancing with flirting a little bit too close with death, if you ask me.
But death is my second favorite thing to flirt with. And I wink.
The first being Medusa.
So if we wanted to restrain this thing to cut its head off, then maybe scoop its eyes out,
Maybe.
or maybe let you do the scooping.
Do you want us to bring you a head or just the eyes?
Yeah.
He just asked for the eyes, I thought.
I mean, the eyes are the important part, but I'd take a whole head if you had it.
Interesting. And what's your name?
Oh, my name is, I have it written down, Ephrail.
Ephrail?
Ephrail, yeah. Effferil.
I'll never forget it.
He smiles and says, "Oh, thank you."
If there was some way we could just shoot something sharp at the Medusa, I think.
Well,
we
I
could
do have a
find-
crossbow.
He winks at you and is like an arrow?
Like an axe.
I have some of those.
Like if we could just like launch an axe at her neck.
Well, we could figure that out when we get there. I think we've gotten the information from the scholar.
Thank you, Epheros.
Ephrail.
I said the correct way out loud.
Yep.
My memory is impeccable.
Sharpish swords.
I thank him for his knowledge.
Anytime. Good luck.
We can talk books later. I'm very into reading.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite book?
It's a little embarrassing.
Harry Potter.
Kiss from a Ninja. Have you ever read it before? It's Ninja Smut.
I don't think I have.
Oh, I recommend it. I think they have a book of it in the library. Last time I was in there.
Maybe I'll have a look.
It's just Ninja Smut.
Oh. Maybe I won't have.
He's like, I'll just stick to
It's
monsters.
pretty good, Ninja Smut.
Top shelf.
Can I go over and check to see if it's really good Ninja Smut?
It's fairly good, Ninja Smut.
Have you read it?
I've read a lot of books in my time, Will.
Have you read this book?
I think I've skimmed it before.
At the Tiger
Okay.
Library, it was like they had a
So
whole
is
shelf
it
of them.
is it good smut or not? You tell me.
Look, it starts out good, but once you get to adding the third and fourth ninja, it like really starts going downhill around the midpoint.
Oh, and when
yeah,
they
I
added
suppose the
that
logistics
girl
would probably
ninja-
get quite complicated.
Mm-hmm. Some people like it. It's not for me personally.
The political subplot is just fucking garbage.
Honestly, I think it started to go downhill when they added the girl ninja. I think when they got to that point, I think they were just losing the plot a little bit. Alright, thank you, name I said correctly.
I said correct.
You could
Ephrail.
possibly never forget.
I can't forget that name. How could I forget a name?
Well,
like
you might
this name?
forget it a month. You might forget it a month from now.
Oh, is that how
No,
that
I never
works?
forget. I always remember.
No, you can accurately recall anything you've seen or heard in the last month.
Somebody write this down. Somebody write this name down. I'll write it down.
That's
How
the
do you-
part he always forgets.
How do you?
You'll remember it. You'll remember it. It's
Okay.
fine.
It's good.
I did write the name down because I don't have a memory like yours.
Yeah, not everyone can have such a phenomenal. I'm getting catcalled. 1 second.
I was just singing the song over people into our mic. Sorry.
All right, so
Or you guys?
do we know where the address is? Is it close? Is it far? Do we have time to prepare? Maybe get some gear.
Okay, so the address, you could find easily enough. It's in a like sort of nice businessy part of town. But the Galtrin mines, you guys can find easily enough. They're just down the road in the mountains a little bit.
Okay, cool.
So you have an idea of where you're supposed to go.
Is there a time frame that they have on this? Like, oh, this thing needs to be killed in 2 days.
It says like
ASAP.
it says like urgent.
Okay.
I think I'm thinking about darkness. If we get like a helm, I can cast darkness on it, and then if we get that on top of the Medusa head, it shouldn't be able to see us.
How would we get it onto their head, though?
Well, that sounds like a you problem. I'm only coming up with solutions.
I'm the thinker.
I'm just coming up with solutions, man. We got places to be. Does anyone have Unseen Servant?
I actually do have Unseen Servant. Yeah.
Unseen Servant, give them the helmet, put the helmet on the Medusa, we're good. Can't turn an Unseen Servant to stone.
Man, if only we were level 14, then I would have blind sense.
Oh,
We're so close.
if I put my hand over my eyes so I can only see like chest down on people, I don't think the Medusa can turn me to stone.
You don't think she can hurt you?
She can't hurt me if I can't see her.
Okay, so are you guys gonna head to the tavern? Are you gonna head straight out? Or are you gonna try to get anything done before you go?
No, let's get some gear. Maybe some like health potions. Oh, so that brings up a question I had actually about my cunning action.
Yep.
Or rather, fast hands with cunning action. Is use an object, is that considered drinking a health potion? Or is
Okay,
that more like I activate the scroll, or
you can drink a health potion as an item interaction or a bonus action. So cunning action doesn't like really help with it because it's sort of redundant. It's like multiple ways to do the same thing. At least
so you can already drink a health potion as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's how I rule it.
Okay, well then I could.
So my rule for potions is you have 2 potion slots on your belt. These potions can be consumed using your bonus action.
Okay.
And then you can use an action to remove a pot from your bag, and then drink it using your bonus action, or attach it to your belt using your item interaction. So it's like if it's on your belt, you can drink it as a bonus action, and if it's in your bag, you have to take an action to find it,
Right.
a bonus action to drink it, or an item interaction to put it on your belt. If that makes sense to you.
Okay. So then fast hands is useless.
There are definitely like other things
I
you can do with fast hands.
It says I can use sleight of hand or to disarm a trap, or so if I stepped on a claymore or something, I can use my bonus action to disarm it and then move, and then attack. Okay, whatever. We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
The rules description of cunning action is you can use your bonus action to take the dash dodge or dash disengage or hide action.
Yeah.
So
Well, then fast hands lets me add using sleight of hand.
what is fast hand? Sorry, I don't. Oh, okay, I see it in thief.
Yeah. It's a specific thief thing.
Okay, yeah. So to use a dexterity check, use sleight of hand, use thieves tools, disarm a trap or lock, or use an object interaction. So a thing like an object interaction could be like tying a knot or something. But like, yeah, if that ever comes up, we can.
Okay. Yeah, we'll burn that bridge.
We'll know to use it. Yeah.
So I have 2 belts. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I go to library?
You could try, but it is the evening on a Sunday.
Library closed.
Might be closed.
All right.
Should I just assume you guys go back to the tavern for the night?
Yeah, let's rest up and then prepare tomorrow, and then we can go out. Unless
Okay.
that's stupid.
Well,
So-
I was gonna say I think we should try and get the Medusa when they're sleeping.
Okay, well then we can still prepare
during the day and then
Tomorrow
go at night.
morning and day, and then go at night anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all have dark vision.
Most of us.
Mish doesn't have dark vision, but that's okay.
He can pretend.
I pretend.
So everyone goes back to the tavern. You guys make your way to your rooms, sleep for the night.
What? I thought Mish was an elf. He should have night vision. He can't see in the dark?
They have low light vision, I thought.
We have low light vision. He doesn't.
No,
I
we have
thought.
dark vision.
So dark vision, and low light vision are like the same thing. It's just dark. It's called dark vision in D&D, and so in dark vision you can see in darkness as if it were dim light, and dim light as if it were bright. But there's no like distinction between low light vision and dark vision.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Feel free to take a bathroom break or snack break or whatever, and then we'll come back to start the next day.
Sounds good. I'll also grab a quick snack then.
We have popcorn, honey. You want some popcorn?
Yes, they're buttered.
No, it's like cheddar, I think.
Well,
no,
I'll
it's
still have
holiday,
some.
it's holiday popcorn. I didn't open it. My mom gave it to me when I was over there.
Oh yeah, I guess bring it over here.
She was like, "Oh, do you want this popcorn?" I was like, "Oh yeah, cool. It's a mixed thing." She was like, "Yeah, we eat all the caramel popcorn." And I just looked at her and I'm like, "But that's the
Why?
best one." What do you mean, why?
Yeah, it is the best one.
Yeah, I mean that's why they eat it. Right, beer.
We can try and sleep with the Medusa.
What? Why are you running?
I can fly, but I don't see flying helping me against a snake person. Light can't be used to blind someone, so that doesn't help. What if we got a party popper? Something like loud and
Well,
bright.
she is in a mine, so we could just crush her with rocks.
But we need the eyes for my soon-to-be book boyfriend. Do you think the eyes will survive?
It was like, well, I don't know.
Isn't the point of us doing this mission so that we kind of like get them out of the cave so that they can keep using the cave?
Yes.
So I don't think bringing the cave down is a good idea.
Hello, I have acquired apple.
That's
Nice.
good.
I thought when you said popcorn, it was gonna be poppable popcorn.
Not just actual popcorn.
Yeah. Who likes the cheddar?
I like the white cheddar one, Smart Food.
Yeah, that's different than the like
Just
holiday
cheese.
popcorn.
Oh.
That stuff's good. This one's like,
Does anyone have tremor?
Okay, I'm back.
Does anybody have tremor sense? The
no.
ability to feel vibrations on
no.
the floor?
I'm not.
That stinks. My next character I'm playing is just gonna have really good eyesight. He's gonna be able to see everything.
Interesting.
Yeah. How can I get a character with true sense?
What do you mean? Like that just can
Is
see
that-
everything?
No, there's something called what's it called? Senses.
True sight?
True sight. Monster with true sight can out to a specific range see normal and magical darkness. What?
I think
Invisible
Monk has
creatures.
that.
Monk has that? Interesting.
I'll check.
It's either that or I'm gonna play someone that relies entirely on tremor sense. I'm gonna play a mole person. Socially awkward mole alien is my next character.
Is Mole gonna?
It should be.
Okay, there is a buttered version.
Can I play it as an Onkheg? What's an Onkheg?
So a giant fucking bug.
Can I play as an Onkheg?
Wait, was it that thing that we fought last time?
No, that was an Umber Hulk.
They basically
Also
look
a
the
giant
same.
bug.
I looked up Onkeg, and it does look like that thing we fought last week.
The thing we fought last week was like a beetle thing.
We fought Umber Hulks, didn't we?
Yeah.
You fought Umber Hulks. Umber Hulks are just like better on kegs. Because Umber Hulks have like magical psychic powers.
Ooh.
On kegs just like
This one's butter.
shoot acid and stuff.
I'm looking at Onkegs, and someone made an unpleasant shape and called it an Onkeg.
Interesting. Is everybody back?
Yes.
This is what I
Yeah,
want
putting his
anyway.
headset on.
Okay.
Yep, I'm back. Sorry.
All right. So you guys wake up Monday morning. What are you getting up to?
I'm
Oh,
going
you
to
already
the
know where I'm
library.
going.
I'm getting up to a bad guy.
You guys know the library. I gotta go see Keith.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So Mish is going to see Keith. Edward's going to the library. Damaris.
Are we going together to get like supplies for potions and sharpen
I'm
your
gonna gear up.
weapons?
Okay. So we'll start with Mish.
This
Um,
tastes weird.
As you arrive to Dead Tree hallucinations,
Mm-hmm.
Keith is just turning the sign around to open. Unlocks a door and lets you in. He goes, "Well, hey there, Mish. You seem to be coming around a lot."
Well, I do need a lot of paper, so I'm here to buy some paper.
Sure. Can I interest you in any paper with words written on it?
You got any legal books?
I don't think so. More of a fiction kind of guy.
Well, that's all right. You know, we can all appreciate different things. Fiction's not so much for me, but maybe in a different time, maybe in a different life. Anyhow,
Sure enough.
I'm here to buy some more paper from you.
All right. How much paper do you want?
I liked your last paper so much, I'm gonna put myself all up to 40 sheets. I've got, I believe, 23 or 22. Let me check. I got 22 sheets. So I'll buy another 18 sheets off you.
I don't know how many fucking sheets that is. Like how much gold that is.
It's like one copper.
Fuck it, dude. You're rich as shit. It's 10 gold.
Mm-mm.
No, it's like 2 gold.
I haven't gotten any of the money yet. I don't know how much we split each person.
It's all in the bag of holding, which is, I think, in my
Oh,
Yeah.
possession.
It's like
Well,
like
everybody
2 gold.
has like, we all keep like 50 gold on our person.
It's like 2 gold.
Okay.
You're rich.
Yeah, I'll pay it. And I'll give him a 5 silver tip.
Oh, thank you.
And then later he'll give him some
You're
kind of
welcome.
other tip.
And I wink.
You never
So-
know with Mish.
Me and the boys are heading out. Sorry, me and Apple IRL. Me and the boys are heading out to fight a pretty dangerous Medusa. So you know, hopefully I'll be back soon to buy some more paper off you. But
Oh yeah,
You
sounds
know.
dangerous.
if I don't come back, just know that I enjoyed buying paper from you and speaking to a true lover of paper arts.
Speaking to a true lover, ... of paper
Right.
arts.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if
Awkward.
there's anything you want to say to me before I go, now's the time.
Well, be careful, I guess.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Mish is a bit of a helpless romantic, so he takes that to mean that he's into me,
Wow.
Okay, that's wonderful.
and I'm leaving.
We are gonna go to Edward.
In the library at last. Just a normal
So-
library with no animals running around.
What?
You head into the library. I forget how much the fucking fee was to get in. It's 5 silver now.
Can I get a library card?
Sure. A library card is a gold, and plus late fees. Don't be late.
I won't be late. What are your what are your returns like? Like how long do I have between? Like how
2
long?
weeks.
2 weeks? Okay, sounds good.
2 weeks. Yep.
Reception.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Do you have any books on Medusas?
Yep. Monster section in the back.
Thank you. I go then. I look for some books.
All right. So you head on back to where you found the hippogriff book, in the monster section, and with the shelves that go way up to the ceiling. and you do yourself some look in, and the librarian was a lot nicer last time. You have to sort of dig through the lists on the side of the shelves, and move the ladder over and climb up the ladder yourself to get the book.
That's half the fun, though.
But you get a book on Medusas. I'm assuming you're gonna stop to read it.
Yeah.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Okay. That's not my. I love that I love reading, but I have the worst roll when it comes to reading.
You just enjoy the act.
Okay.
I like the
You pretty-
pictures.
You pretty much get more just basically the information that Ephiril gave to you. This book is overall sort of on like monstrosities, like things that have been turned into monsters. So there are like other things in here, but the section on Medusas basically gives you what Ephiril already gave you.
All right. Can I carry this book and can I go find Ninja Smut number 6?
Oh my god.
You can go have a look for Ninja Smut number 6 in the fiction section.
I go and I look for Ninja Smut number 6 in the fiction section.
And the library is well sorted using the Dewey Decimal System. So you have a look, and it does not appear they carry the Ninja Smut series.
Ridiculous, outrageous. I go find its sister series,
Gotta burn this-
Vampire
the books
Smut,
down.
and I look for this book.
Sure enough, you
Bless
find
Bless you.
Excuse me,
you
sorry.
find it's called Voracious Appetite 1 through 8.
Oh no.
I pick up the first one and I bring my books to the counter and I would like to check my books out, please.
Lovely. She looks at the first one and is like unfazed, and looks at the second one and is like, huh?
I have needs.
But like, but it doesn't say that out loud. You can just see it on her face.
What's the name of the Vampire Smut book?
Voracious Appetite.
Just Appetite. And what's the name of the Gorgon book?
Stony-eyed. I don't know.
It's a book on transformed creatures. So
Yeah.
give me your best pun. Come on.
I'm trying.
Come on, pun seller. I need your most powerful pun.
No, I can't do it. It just says like it's like an encyclopedia series, and this one's on monstrosities.
Monstrosities is a good name.
Solid Snake. Huh?
But so she snake hair and other consequences of pissing off gods.
Snake.
Pretty good.
So she stamps the little inside thing of the book and goes, "Don't be late. We'll know."
Okay, I won't be.
Jesus.
I'm very considerate with this kind of stuff.
Okay, and then we're gonna go to Damaris and Criello. What is it you guys are gonna look for?
All right. So, first of all, potions.
Mhm.
We have
So-
a healer.
Potion shop. Roll an investigation check.
Oh, I'm really good at this.
You can roll at advantage because
He always says that.
Creola's helping you.
Roll with advantage. Okay, so I can roll 2d20s.
Keeping track of the days. Ooh.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you do some walking around, and you actually in sort of like a dark alleyway, you see a shop, and it's like you get the sense it's like almost glowing with a little bit of magic.
Mhm.
There's no light, like it's not like lit up, but it's just that sort of feeling, and it's sort of a little bit shrouded in darkness in a dark alleyway. But there's a sign above the door that says Arcane Infinity. You gonna walk up to it or walk in?
Yeah.
Test, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay, so as you walk in the door, the sort of bustle of the city and the just general noise of being out in a large city, like instantly hushes as you step through the threshold of the door, and the little bell rings, and it's a very magical sense of like going directly to quiet. And the air is like a different temperature and smells a little bit different in here. And there's a little gnome man sitting behind an appropriately sized counter, unlike Keith's store.
Okay.
So
and he looks up from the book he's reading with his little spectacles and gives you the nod.
I nod back. What's the layout of the store? Or rather, how are there potions just on shelves, or is it all behind glass? Or
so on the left side of the shop, it's a pretty small store, like it's a small storefront. You maybe have like it's maybe like a 10 by 10 storefront, and then the desk, and then what looks like a back room. And so on the left side is a wall, and encased in glass is like various potions. And then on the right side you see just a couple of items. There's like a cloak hanging, a sword hanging upright, and then like a pair of boots on the ground, and they're also behind like in like a glass case.
damn, not making it easy, are we? Well, I'd like to buy some health potions, cure light wounds or moderate wounds. I don't know.
Sure enough. So he sort of he sets his book down, but as he does, he lets go of it, and it like floats over towards the side of the desk, and a bookmark floats up and in, and then it closes and sets down on the side of the counter. And he hops up onto his desk, and then like jumps up into the air over towards the potion case, and pulls a key from his belt, unlocks it, and goes, all right, then what kind of strength are we talking about here?
Oh man, okay. I'm for sure not gonna try to steal anything from here.
Yeah.
So your options are potion of healing, potion of greater healing, potion of superior healing, and potion of supreme healing, that each cost different amounts.
Right. Is greater healing a D10 or is it more than?
Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, okay. Then what's just regular healing?
2d4 plus 2.
How much is greater healing potion?
A greater healing potion. I've only got a couple of these ones. These ones are gonna run you, I'd say 300.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How many regular healing potions do you have?
I've got 4 of these guys, and put them at 50 each.
Okay. 50 gold pieces or silver pieces?
Gold pieces.
Okay. Damn. Okay. We can afford that, I guess. Unless anyone's opposed to me, I know nobody else is here. I'm gonna look at you.
Creola's with you.
That's what, 200 gold? If I spend 200 gold on these health potions, how mad do you think the others would be?
Well, considering we're going to fight a Medusa, I don't think they'd be that mad.
We'll set those to the side, and I'll be like, do you have anything specific for resisting, I don't know, turning to stone?
Off for Medusa, are we? Unfortunately, a custom order like that would take some time.
Fuck.
Not quite ubiquitous. Doesn't move very easily.
Well, by the way, I'm sending you some stuff via Discord Prime. There's no pressure to answer right now. So like, whenever you're free. So don't worry about it for now.
Well, what do you think we should get other than health potions?
Does this guy only sell potions, or does he just sell magical equipment?
So he's got potions on this side of the wall, and there are only 3 things on this potion. It's not like filled with potions. There are like a couple shelves that have potions in them, and then on the other side, there are only 3 things in the case. So you get the sense that he offers more than what's on display.
We should see if he has anything that would help us take down Medusa, I guess, or at least ask.
Yeah, so he said, so in potion wise, he said he could probably make something. It would take some time though. And equipment wise, he says I'm sorry, I'm just reading what Arel sent me. Equipment wise, he's not sure of anything. If you had something in mind, he could potentially make it for you. And he might be able to help you point. He might be able to point you in the direction of a buyer, but you'd have to be more specific on what you want.
What are the 3 items he has in the case right there?
Okay, so the boots. He says the boots and the boots and the sword are both just on display. They're actually being held for someone else. And the cloak is... I probably should have done this before. I don't know why I didn't. I have to find the page. And
Yeah,
the
how
book.
dare you.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I dropped my dice.
I dropped my dice.
I'm so sorry,
Hold on.
guys.
He says, so it's
Sorry guys, dropped my dice.
it's a dark blue cloak that fades to like a lighter blue at the bottom, and it appears as if it's covered in stars. And he says, it's called a Robe of Stars, but I think it might be a little bit beyond your range. He looks you up and down.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ouch. Well, what's it do?
I'm about to drop his dice.
Well, if you must know,
Must.
makes you a little bit better at everything, and helps you cast certain spells.
Interesting.
Why is he being so weird about it?
It also
He's a mysterious potion maker. I don't know.
also might gets you in and out of the
Doesn't
astral
like
plane.
flames.
Ooh.
That's interesting. You know, outside of game, that's the ghost plane, yes?
Pretty much. The astral plane just like I'd have to
It's like-
actually read what it's about, but it's
It's like the closest one to the regular plane, though, right?
yeah, it's sort of like the upside down.
Whoa, whoa. Okay.
Whoa,
Jinx, you owe me a soda. Alright, well... We obviously need more money for magic shit. So let's buy these potions. 44 plus 4 was the greater potion, and now it's 200?
The greater potions of greater healing are 300 each.
300.
Oof.
I mean, we have a lot. How much is a platinum? Is it 100 or is it 10 gold?
A platinum is 10 gold.
Okay. Alright, so chalk me up for those 4 regular health potions.
Sure.
I'd say let's go ahead and get a greater health potion in case shit hits the fan.
For
So that's
regular
gonna be-
and 1 greater, so that'll be 500 gold.
Deal. I think. Let me, Oh yeah, we have that money.
So you hand over the gold. He brings the potions out of the case, sets them on the desk, locks the case up again, reaches under and grabs like a little box, places them each in, and hands it to you. And
Sweet.
says, "I hope you won't have to use them."
Me too.
And,
but I also want to look.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No. Not in here, because I want to look for some mundane shit that'll probably be cheaper and that maybe I can use.
Sure. So
Like-
you, as you exit the store, you hear the bell go, and as you step out, cross the threshold of the door, instantly the
So much
bustle
fun.
of the city comes right back to you. And you get out on your way, and as you sort of look over your shoulder back into the alley as you leave, the store is no longer there.
Oh, it's like
Um,
Howl's Moving Castle.
But
Damn.
so you're on your way looking for mundane things. Are you looking for like armor and weapons, or are you looking for like trinkets and stuff, or like otherwise gear?
Maybe like armor, but like I was thinking maybe like smoke bombs, things that can maybe break line of sight in a hurry.
Smoke bombs would be pretty niche.
I'm glad you bring that up.
Probably have to know somebody.
Like a criminal contact.
There it is.
Like a criminal contact.
What's your alignment, Criella?
Chaotic neutral.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's go for a ride. I'm gonna put some fingers out to find my criminal contact and see if I can find somewhere to buy.
Sorry, where are you putting those fingers?
In all sorts of holes.
Oh no.
The darkest and the dampest.
Okay, one sec. I'm gonna read. See if I can find this.
And if you want to go to somebody else, that's totally fine too. Or if you want to do something, I'm sorry, I did a lot of the.
I'm having a good time.
No, just
You're,
tag
you're
along.
doing interesting things, so.
Making mad.
Okay, so you walk along and however rogues do it, without drawing too much attention to yourself, get it known to the criminal underbelly of the city that that you're trying to get in contact with somebody, and as you do, looking at the right people and saying the right things to the right guys, eventually a guy bumps into you as you're walking down the street and puts a piece of paper in your hand, and continues on his way. And if you open it up and read it, it gives you an address of where to go to meet.
Oh yeah.
That's exciting.
And it sounds like just like the time when we were trying to find real bags in Chinatown. They like opened up a wall and we went to the basement and like shopped. I was like, "Are we gonna get kidnapped?"
Real bags.
Yeah, not the fake bags they have on. They like steal them or whatever. Anyways,
They steal them?
So are you gonna go?
Chinatown does.
You would have some time before the meetup time. So if you want to get anything else done, you can also
Yeah,
just do
I'm
that.
trying to look for some shit like that. So that could have taken time. I don't know. We can go-
Yeah, that would probably take like a few hours in the afternoon to get done.
Is there any like shops that have like specialization in like larger monsters that might have like bigger traps?
like a big net.
I mean, or is there a fishing store that has a big net?
Yeah, you could find a fishing store and get a big net easily enough.
Where are they gonna get a big net?
I will
around?
say I don't want you guys spend too much time on like ingenious ways to trap this thing.
Don't spend too much time on the big net.
Just killing it would probably be good enough as well.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no,
You
I
absolutely-
for sure want to kill it.
You
If
absolutely
anything, the
can do
net's
whatever you
gonna
want, but
incapacitate it.
Well, you know, like a beast hunting
So-
store.
a net in terms of combat is a martial weapon, so it would have to be someone who's proficient with it.
Damn. Not me.
Who is this Annette we keep talking about? Did I miss something?
I'm actually proficient with martial weapons. firearms.
Okay, yeah.
and
So
simple
you could presumably use the net in combat if you wanted to find one.
Do we think that's gonna be beneficial, y'all?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, let's
Just
just
slow it down
kill
or something. Smoke
I mean,
bomb,
okay,
and then we net it, and then we cut its head off.
So a net is for when you want to catch things alive, though. Wouldn't we want something like more? Because we
No,
don't
no,
care
no,
about being
no.
alive, right?
I'm
A
thinking we
bag.
use the net to incapacitate it, and then we cut its fucking head
No,
off.
what I'm saying is a net is for when you want to catch things alive. We can like just stake it to a wall with a big stick or something.
Yeah, like a bit like a harpoon.
Like we don't like nets are for when you want to catch something and keep it alive. We could literally just like we could like harpoon it.
Let's just fucking cut its head off too.
Why don't you just
like
kill it?
the
too?
way-
Does anyone
you
have a
kill-
sword?
The way you kill every other.
I have
Wait,
a couple swords.
That's a good point. Do we have anything sharp enough to cut its head off?
I have my my hammer.
Okay,
can knock
so
its head
so
off.
from the book you've read and from the information, you don't have any reason to believe that like regular combat tactics wouldn't work on this
Okay.
thing.
Well, it's like please just stop doing this.
I don't want you to
You have
guys
pay
to get led
$2 for
astray and
this
then
DLC.
be like let down with like what you're attempting to do when the most
no, no,
effective
no.
way like your characters would reasonably know that you can just try to kill this thing.
Yeah, I'm fully intending on just killing it. But the smoke bombs, I feel, will help us not turn to stone.
Mm.
Unless my intuition says otherwise.
I mean, instead of a net, we could just like throw a bag over it or a sheet or something so it can't look at us.
It very much feels like eye contact is. Is it not eye contact?
Yeah.
Did we rule out eye contact here?
No, it's eye contact.
So if we just blindfold ourselves, I think we're fine.
What could go wrong if we did that?
Yeah, we totally don't hit each other or something.
Feel the vibrations in the floor.
It's just that easy.
It's that easy.
It's just that easy.
Just like walk around with your arms like fully like out.
One, two, so great.
Okay,
No.
well, you guys can keep thinking. We'll do the interaction. So, Damaris, you go meet up with your criminal contact.
Okay, cool.
And the message has gotten across. So you being careful to make sure you aren't followed. You make your way through a series of dark alleys in a little bit of a shadier part of town. And in the shadows, you meet up with another tiefling that you know somehow.
Mhm.
And he displays his selection of smoke bombs. He says, "These were not too easy to come by. I'm gonna run 30 gold apiece. But
30 gold a piece.
they'll work."
I also have that craft magical darkness just to keep that in mind.
Hell yeah, me too.
We could
I
just
mean,
skip
yeah,
it.
I have that too. But
We're
we
all
also
playing the
use
same
it,
person.
Yeah. It's a tiefling thing.
I'm not a tiefling.
How many does he display? Is it a lot? Is it only like 5?
He's got 4.
Fuck. I was gonna try to steal one, but I don't think that'll work.
This is presumably a guy you have like a good relationship with,
Yeah.
or like your
Yeah.
reputation matters to.
Thieves.
So- Yeah, honor among thieves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
30 gold. I'll get 2.
All right.
So 60 gold.
You hand over 2 smoke grenades. So I'll just text you what they do.
Okay, yeah.
They basically, you throw them on the ground and they make a fog cloud
Damn.
that you can't see through. That lasts for 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody wants to do, or are we ready to head out?
I think we're ready to go.
Okay, solid. So, you guys make your way out, to the, what did I call it? Galtrin Mines. And as you, as it comes to darkness, or you guys said you were waiting until until nighttime or until the sun went down, or are you just gonna go straight in?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, nighttime. If it sleeps, hopefully.
Can
Hopefully.
I
Okay.
like go to Keith's shop and just chat with him?
You didn't get the reaction you wanted.
Keith is starting to get a little bit weirded out by how much time you're spending in his store.
Okay, no,
Um,
can I
I
just
like
shoot
went
my-
from quaint and cute to like now.
Can I just
Yeah.
Stalking him.
like people sometimes people hang out in his store reading, but since you don't do that, you just
I'm just writing contracts.
You're just getting a lot of
Wait,
paper.
Let me clarify something, Will. I'm not sitting there staring at him.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like you are.
No,
It's
I'm.
fleeting glances.
Yeah. Well, fleeting glance is like one or two, but you can't call it a fleeting glance if he isn't broken eye
okay.
contact.
Well, he typically if
No,
someone's spending time in his store, he typically assumes they're like perusing the books and maybe reading like a little sample.
I'm sitting at a desk because I like the atmosphere. That's my reason.
Okay.
And I'm writing it down. Is he still weirded out by that? The fact I'm writing contracts to the store?
Mish, imagine walking into a bookstore and asking for paper.
You're
Imagine
not like the customers he's seen before. He's running the vibe check.
What's the How I Met Your Mother thing?
Okay, look, I think I'm just gonna hit him with
Gobblers.
what's it called? With like the what's it called? Like the hey, I like you. And provide him with a small gift that I think he would like, which is something that lacks shoes. Let me think. Hold on. I'm gonna get him a nice fiction book based on the ones he's talked about.
All about feet.
Okay. Keith will remember that.
The Dahmer.
Hey, look, Keith. Sorry if I'm being weird. I'm just a little awkward around really cool people.
Oh,
Really nice.
Wow.
thanks.
and get-
I guess
And tell him. And can I shoot my shot, Will? Is that okay?
you got to tell me what you're gonna do. So shoot your shot.
I'm gonna say, look, Keith. I know we've only known each other for a little bit now, and I'm sorry if it sounds super cliche, but in my line of work, you know, you never know where you're gonna be the next day. And I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow when hunting, or later tonight when we're hunting down this Medusa. I just don't want to have. If something does happen to me, I don't want to have any regrets. So, Keith, just want to let you know, I really like you. I think you're a very wonderful person, and I want to get to know you better, as more than friends. Let me roll for it at least.
Roll perception or roll persuasion, I guess.
Thank you.
Roll persuasion.
Roll
Oh.
deception.
Does it look like he's into it? Oh.
Look,
only
Mish,
a-
you seem like a nice guy. I don't know. It's not really my type of thing.
Okay. Friendship edited with Keith. Librarian is my best friend now.
What do you mean? I'm dating the librarian. I'm dating that guy with the books.
I'm gonna give him a dejected
There's
sigh,
two different guys.
and I'm just gonna leave.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
fine.
want to talk anymore.
You're a shapeshifter. Just shapeshift into something he likes.
He sort of
you know
looks
where
a
to
little bit disappointed to have ruined your friendship, but he's not that easy.
Wow.
Not that easy. I'm gonna die. Okay, whatever.
You've only seen him 3 times. This is the 3rd time you're talking to him.
You know what, Sean? Now
I will say I had a whole section written out about what you would need to do to seduce Keith. You just didn't get it right.
Yeah,
Load save. Quick load.
Quick load. Yeah, can we retcon that? Can we retcon that?
yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
There are I literally have a list of things that will improve your standing with Keith. You just didn't make them happen.
Well, I didn't have time. I was gonna die.
So, you guys make your way out to this set of mines, which is up north and in the mountains. It's not too far from town. And as you wait for sunset, is there anything you guys want to talk about with each other? Anything your characters would like to say?
Oh, hey,
Would
I
like
have
to
to
ask
tell-
anybody else?
I started a new book series.
That's cool. Does
Yeah.
anyone want to hold on to some health potions?
Oh, sure, I'll take one.
I'll take one.
I've
I'll
got
take-
4 regular ones and 1 greater one.
I'll take a reg one.
Who's the healthiest of us here?
Mish is the healthiest, but not by much.
By like 1
Who
HP.
can also heal himself?
I can also heal myself as well.
You can what?
Well, I got some.
Not by much, but yeah, he can technically heal himself.
I have vampiric touch.
Oh, cool.
Maybe I'm
So
the
I
vampire.
have a question about stuff in town.
Yep.
Where can I find someplace that will melt down coins?
Presumably a blacksmith could do it for you.
Yeah.
There are also people you could ask who might know these things.
Okay.
Um,
Does anybody have anything else they want to do in town?
Nope.
We're not in town. We're up in the by the mines waiting for
Shit,
sunset.
okay. My bad.
Or
I blanked out.
waiting until like long enough in the night until you guys
So
are ready
who-
to go in.
Okay.
So everybody wants the health potion, I assume. Who should get the greater one?
You bought him. Why don't you take it?
Oh, but I'm okay. Sure. So I'll hold that one and give everybody a regular one.
Hell yeah.
There's one more regular one that somebody else can have.
I'll take the
I mean, you
rest
have 4 regular ones. I could maybe get strategies. Everyone gets a regular one, and then one person holds onto the.
of regular one.
Well,
down
you said we can all hold 2 in a belt, so
You can hold 2 on your belt. You bought 4 regular ones, right?
yeah, 4 regular ones and a greater.
Yeah. So everyone gets 1 regular one, and then just choose who gets the greater one.
Yeah, so who gets the greater one?
I'm fine with just having the one regular one.
Okay.
You could just hold on to it for now.
I'll hold on to it, and if she hits the fan, I can like throw it or something. I'm sure that'll go well, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Exactly.
I'm good at burning bridges.
So is there anything maybe now would a good time for character bonding? Maybe if there's something, a burning question your character has about another character.
Is
Look,
this
I'm just
travel
gonna say,
time?
hey guys, look, I just got dumped by Keith. This is what I do. Should I keep trying or should I just give up on him?
I think
I
you should
have
keep
something for
trying.
this.
Do you have something for this?
Yeah.
You have something for this?
He's ready for it. Don't doubt.
He has a whole separate doc ready.
There we go.
Oh.
What is this?
Hold on. Let me get the joke.
Oh my god.
Uh,
It's an image of Zuko saying that's rough, buddy.
I saw it, Sean. I was
My
there.
girlfriend turned into.
My boyfriend just doesn't like me. That's rough. Buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back, and then we can head into the mines.
Okay.
I can't wait for Will to tell me what's inside this
Do our
volume.
characters know each other? We need to make the best.
Yeah, I have one.
I have a little bit of a backstory.
Yeah, let's all share it. I have one that I'm kind of building.
Hi guys, my name is Edward Milton, raised by tigers.
Hi, Edward Milton, raised by tigers.
And
I
now we have
was unrelated to my last name. I was raised by tigers. So I can eat raw meat and like it too. And my brother Tony the Tiger is my patron saint. Or is my
Oh,
patron,
okay.
I guess.
Also a saint, but yeah.
Every Friday we like sort of have like a Zoom call together. So I'm keeping out. It's
is
like,
that why you keep asking what day it is?
yeah, I'm keeping track. And now I have library books to return, so I gotta keep track even more.
All right. Everybody good to go?
Talking about Sean's patron.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Talking about my patron Tony.
Okay. So
It was great.
you guys make your way into the mines. As you enter in through the dark tunnel that leads down and down, some bits of flat and some stairs and some just sloping down. As you continue to follow it for what feels like maybe 30 minutes of walking down and down through this tunnel, finally you emerge
Ooh.
into what seems like a main cavern of the mines.
Oh, here we go. Oh shit.
So up ahead of you see a large sort of mill wheel, or mine carts,
Oh, wow.
and you guys can feel free to move your characters around in here. We won't treat it like dungeon crawling.
Yikes.
And so you guys make your way up, and you see there are lots of mining supplies. To the left there, Mish, you see like shovels and pickaxes, and mine carts and coal and different metals all strewn about. And it's almost eerily quiet in here. As you guys make your way in, you see the empty room is punctuated by stone statues of dwarven men standing with looks of fear on their faces.
Oh, that's the question for you. Are they hot?
Are they hot?
No.
Wait, are you guys in the tunnels already, or are you guys still in the main room? We're not allowed to go into the tunnels, right? Not yet?
If you want to go into a tunnel, you gotta pick a direction, and you guys can all go.
Where's Mishka Pelton?
Yeah, where is Mish?
You're on the left.
Lost him, okay.
He's in the walls.
Elven form. Actually, no. I'm gonna go into a Gorgon form.
Interesting, okay.
Can
Are
I
you
Gorgon
gonna try to
turn to...
seduce her?
Well,
what?
he's looking for romance.
I will fuck this Gorgon.
Mm.
Are Gorgons, they're humanoid, right?
Well, they're half snake.
Technically, they're monstrosities.
Nothing
They-
is humanoid in this country.
Arel, I know it's frustrating, but the
Don't
things
fuck
like
the
hold
Gorgon.
person or charm person, they're really powerful, and so the fact that it must be a humanoid is like a balancing effort. And at higher levels, you get spells like charm monster and hold monster. Those are both like 5th level spells, which speaks to the power of like hold person. So you'll probably get opportunities to cast those spells in good situations, but in terms of monster hunting, you're not going to run into a lot of opportunities.
Fair enough.
If you guys wanna...
So I apologize for that.
If you guys want to sit down and prepare some stuff, I can sit down and read my book of snake hair and other consequences of pissing off gods to sort of get some more insight as to what we're dealing with here, if you want.
Okay. Are all the dwarves facing like a specific
So the dwarves are those sort of like stone lump looking things in the back.
Yeah.
They're not looking in any particular direction. They
Okay.
seem to like be running, or some of them seem to be running, and some of them just like almost cowering in fear. They all have scared looks on their faces. Some of them holding pickaxes,
Okay.
or bags and things.
I crack open my book and I begin.
Can I
to
roll like a perception check to see if I hear anything coming down from any of the tunnels?
Sure.
discern
Roll a perception check.
Bless you.
Would you like me to roll anything in my book, or just know that my actions are meaningless?
So you don't really hear anything coming from any of the tunnels that you see leading out. The only sound really in this main area is the sound of the stream running through the middle of the cavern.
Okay.
What are you looking for in the book? I mean, you've already had a good read through it.
Have I?
I mean, through the Medusa section, at least.
I closed the book.
Okay.
Let's well, does the Medusa need water to live? Does it drink? Does it thirst?
Roll a history check.
Roll history check, see if you can read.
Would it help if I opened up the book? Is this an open?
This is
note
it's
test?
kept in mind. It's kept in mind that you've read the book
Okay.
and have the book on you.
History check. Is this an open book exam?
Oh, that's pretty
Okay, so you haven't read anything specific, but you're also pretty sure you haven't read anything specific in the opposite direction. So it's like nothing's explicitly said they need to drink and eat to live, but you haven't read anything that says they don't.
So I know Medusas are people that have been cursed, and people still need water to live. So maybe if we follow this stream, we can find the Medusa's lair.
Maybe, yeah, that's a good idea, I guess.
So the stream leads back out into the tunnel you came from, and it sort of like comes out of the ground at some point down the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you guys want to move over to the other end. You can sort of see that it on the other end it also just moves into the ground as well. It doesn't appear to be like any other cavern. It's just sort of an underground stream that has been uncovered.
My logic doesn't seem to work here.
Is there anything?
I like the idea though. That was a really good idea.
Thanks. I was working on it all by myself.
Is there anything valuable on any of these stone dwarves?
Not really. They're like you can maybe try to pry like a pickaxe or two out of their hands, but it's like, why would you want that? And these are like
your character.
These are like common people. They don't have anything fancy on them.
I fixed it. Oh, never mind.
Nope.
Let's pick one of these tunnels to go. What is this ground made of? Oops.
The ground at your feet is stone.
What about this ground?
That's just like a softer, like it's stone, but it's like more dirty.
What is
that makes
this
sense.
ground?
Same type of deal.
Interesting. They look so different.
Yeah, I know. I didn't make the map. It came like this. But they're all like mined out tunnels.
I assume there's nothing valuable over here except mining tools.
It's just mining tools.
I vote up here. I vote for top left.
You need mining tools?
All right.
I vote top left tunnel.
Okay.
Nothing like a slithering pattern along the dirt.
Or like statues of people, maybe.
Well, we have the dwarves in here.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way down this tunnel.
Oh god. Okay.
And it actually appears to lead to two dead ends.
All right, out of this tunnel we go. Bottom left.
Bottom left.
Oh.
Oh, some of you guys are gonna be in the wall.
I'm in wall. I can't see anything. Is there anything down this way?
So,
these ones are also dead ends. They look like they've been like new mine shafts that are like newly worked on.
All right, top right.
What about?
Oh
Okay.
man.
Is there anything here?
I was gonna say it's the one with the mine cart. Come on.
I know, but we gotta do all the options before the mine.
We gotta look
cart.
for treasure. I know we're in a mine.
So you guys make your way over to the other side,
Mhm.
and this mine shaft, when you make your way in, it looks like it's gone, and it goes like way far down. Oh my gosh! Please stop, Arel.
Sorry.
You're exposing. Don't ignore what you saw. That's like literally just
Don't look at my stream.
not actually there. If you go in from the other side, that's actually blocked off. That was just on the map. It's not actually there.
It's not like that would have been so sick though.
So this
spoilers.
Come on.
You guys can all see what's there. It's like it's a giant eye.
No, I don't want to be spoiled. It's fine.
But there's
that's cool.
See it? It's blocked off.
It's for something else. It's not actually there.
Oh, okay.
But so this mine tunnel, it leads like straight down, and it goes like a really long way, and it looks like if there might be like strip mines off of it.
Oh wow.
So like you like kick a rock off and it like takes a while for it to hit the ground.
No, it's like a straight tunnel, like out, not
okay.
down. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's inexplicably control Sean's character.
Don't
So-
touch me.
Wait, you can? I'll try to fix that.
Let's go
Yeah.
down the very obvious tunnel we're meant to
Yeah,
go.
I like it. It's funny.
Arel, don't touch
Ew.
me.
What's the fun in that?
He dragged me and spoiled the eye for me.
That's
Wow.
weird that you can do it. Okay, so anyway, if
Where's
you make your way
Mish?
down this direction,
Yeah.
where is Mish? He's up here.
I'm chilling, dude.
Stop.
Having a good
So
time.
this direction has a minecart punctuating it.
I wanna make something very clear. I am navigating by looking down at the rails. I'm not looking.
By looking down at the rail, sure. So you come to this crossroad. Out in front is a dead end, and then up to the top, the minecart curves around a corner, and down to the bottom, you actually see light coming out of this the cavern down to the bottom.
I wonder what could be happening above us. Let's go down. Anyone else for up or down?
I'll follow you. No, I trust you.
Yeah, no, let's
Let's
go.
go down.
I trust you.
Lead the way.
Okay, so what's your marching order as you enter this
I'll
room?
go first.
I'll go with him. I'll go like next to him to keep him safe.
It's
If
like
it
sing-
matters,
it's like single file.
It's
my
a
passive
corridor.
perception is 14.
I do recommend everyone look down at the ground.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Maybe we should
I'll
send.
do that.
Maybe we should send Damaris ahead, Sean, because
Why?
you have full HP and the lowest AC.
Well, I don't think if we run into a Medusa, if they try and kill me, they're gonna want my eyes open. So if I just close my eyes really close and they get near me, I can get my mitts on their face and cast darkness on their eyeballs.
Well, it's like a huge area.
Well,
Okay, I'll
he'll
go
come.
third then behind
The
Damaris.
Medusa has to get me to open my eyes. And
Darkness is 60 feet.
It could also just,
Kill you.
probably kill you.
Well, I'd like to see it try.
And,
I like the cut of your jib.
and it's a concentration spell.
I'll be concentrating really hard with my eyes closed.
Okay, so the marching order on screen, is that
Yeah.
good?
This is good.
And is everyone looking at the ground? Is just
Wait.
Edward looking at the ground?
Okay.
How? What's that?
Can I go here?
Where is there?
Let's see.
Just back? Okay, yeah, sure.
Or higher, what's it called? Actually, no, top is back. I'm indecisive. I'm ready to go.
Let's go. Let's...
Yeah, sure. That's me.
Um,
We're all looking down.
Okay, so is everyone looking at the ground?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm
Yes.
using
And how-
the rails.
How aggressively are you looking at the ground?
I am looking.
Aggressively enough to where a sudden sound won't make me
Like,
look up.
like, are you looking directly at your feet, or are you looking like sort of in front of you?
45-degree angle down.
Yeah,
Okay.
like not directly down.
Yeah, come
but
on, what do you
enough
think,
to
we're
look
insane?
directly down if I need to react.
I'm very ready at a moment's notice to shut my eyes.
Yeah, I would like to prepare an action.
If I hear slithering, if I hear hissing, if I see snake legs, I would like to.
Yes.
I would like to prepare an action, which is shutting my eyes.
You'd like to prepare an action, which is shutting your eyes. Okay.
Man, it's not even to be here.
So you make your way into this cavern, looking at your feet.
Okay.
And until you get in here, you don't notice much. You see, as you get closer, you see this machinery. Their minecarts loaded up, and the light is coming from another corner, like the corner down with the fucking lava.
Mhm.
And as you guys walk in and sort of mingle around, you hear something walk up to you.
Close my eyes. Eyes closed. Eyes closed. Close eyes. Eyes closed. No eyes open. Eyes closed.
So Edward with eyes closed, someone comes up in front of you, and you feel a hand grab your horn as they
Ow.
sort of feel it and go, "I've always wondered what it would be like to have horns. I think they look quite cute sometimes."
Thanks.
Imagine being groped in cold.
Immensely confused.
This is thank you. My eyes still closed. My name is Edward Milton.
Before we do that, does everyone else have their eyes closed, or what are we? What's going on here?
I'm not. Down.
Obviously, I hear someone talking to not me. I assume.
Can I look forward at the creature with my eyes closed?
Can I?
Your eyes are closed, so sure.
Okay, excellent. Wait, can I shapeshift into form that looks like its eyes are open?
Sure.
Do you want to just like, if you close your eyes, I'll draw.
But only,
like,
but
Sharpie
only
on
in
them.
the way that like butterflies look like they have eyes or something, or like tiger shoulders look like eyes. Like, it's not convincing. But
Like they're drawn on your eyelids. Like
yeah,
took
it's
a
not it's not
Sharpie.
convincing to anyone with a brain. But I mean, sure, like, it looks enough. Like, your eyes are open.
And I can draw eyes all over my face. I'm
that's the next best alternative.
So what is Dammers doing?
This is gonna sound stupid.
I
Can I roll a sleight of hand and/or stealth check to peek real quick,
Oh,
just to confirm that it's not a person?
To peek. How far are you gonna peek, and what confirmation is gonna be enough for you?
The bottom half of a snake. Like I don't want to. I'm not gonna
Okay.
look past.
So you
the
begin to
torso.
look. You begin to very carefully creep your eyes up
I'm
as you
fucked.
as you begin to see a new pair of feet.
Oh no, Medusas have feet.
It's a feet.
Can I roll a knowledge check?
in sort of in sandals, and and gray skin are the legs.
like that's
As
a giveaway.
they go up into a sort of black and gray dress.
Are we wearing the same? Do we like shop at the same place for sandals?
No,
Your eyes are closed.
you guys are. You don't know what her sandals look like, but you guys are wearing
Oh,
different
no.
different kinds of sandals.
Okay.
And
I
what
didn't
about?
read the book. Can I study, or can I roll a knowledge check, or did
I think
Edward tell me if these things have feet? Am I
You're pretty sure. You're pretty sure you should be wary of this thing.
Okay.
And what about Criella? What's Criella up to?
The gray skin
You
makes me
are muted, by the way, so can't hear you talking.
Sorry, I was shifting in my chair and I didn't want to make it loud. I guess I'll also close my eyes, but can I
Okay,
listen
solid.
to see if her snake hair makes sounds, right?
They hiss.
Presumably it would hiss.
Do
Do you want to roll a perception check?
yeah, to see if I hear it.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
She's really into my horns, huh?
Your human horn.
She's not like groping it. She's just like casually. She's just like
horn.
casually ran her hand along it.
In typical fashion, I rolled really low.
Classic.
You don't hear any snake hissing right now.
Damn. Well, I'm gonna keep my eyes
Machinery is loud.
Okay. So Edward, what were you doing?
Hello, my name is Edward Milton, raised by tigers. Who are you? Eyes still closed.
Oh well, hello, Edward Milton, raised by tigers. My name is. I'm not sure I remember.
Do you want
Oh,
me
I
to give you one?
I might like that.
Celeste is
Careful,
a pretty
please,
name.
don't lie like that.
What's
Celeste?
Celeste?
Is a very pretty name.
Quite.
Roll initiative.
Nice to meet you, Celeste.
It's nice to meet you too, Edward Milton, raised by tigers.
What are you doing in these mines?
She sort of like grabs to feel at the the tiger pelt you're wearing around your shoulders, and is like feeling the fur, and she goes,
Shit.
"If you're raised by tigers, why are you wearing one?"
This is my mother.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Can I roll a stealth check to try and
Determine if that's really his mother.
slip away while he's talking to her?
sure.
You're gonna bump right into.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah. I mean, here we go.
It almost was on that 20.
Fuck.
Okay, where are you trying to go?
You know, I don't know. I'm kind of looking at the ground. So,
I thought your eyes were closed.
My
Yeah.
eyes are closed.
no. Can I see the wheels of this minecart?
Yeah.
I want to try
enough.
to, like, I guess, get behind. Oh, can I get behind it?
Sure. You can like. I'll let you move to like there if you want.
Okay.
You're in the
Oh,
wall.
I
You're in
can't
the
see
wall, so
anything.
it's like
Yeah.
we'll pretend. We can say here, and you're like the minecart is in between you and her.
Okay.
You don't get a sense of whether or not she notices.
That's fine.
So what are you doing in this cave?
Huh. Got a little bit hungry.
Anything good in here to eat?
Unfortunately, no.
Dang.
A little bit crunchy for my tastes.
What's your favorite food?
Huh.
Don't say people. Don't say people. Don't say people.
Yeah, don't say tieflings. Don't say tieflings. Don't say tieflings.
I'm an Asimov. She couldn't have eaten me already.
Different
Asimar.
types of meats. I like lots of different animals,
I have perfect music. for this.
creatures.
This is great.
Do you want us to like?
Are you listening along? Is it like the
No, I'm playing.
music I have on? Okay,
I'm listening. It's very ominous.
it should be.
Would you like
Oh,
us
how
to
do I
like get you
listen?
something to eat? Because
Oh, if you have like Spotify Premium, like you can click on my name on Discord, and there's a little listen along button.
Oh, that's cool. I don't have that, but that's
Wow.
that
I
sounds
have-
dope though.
I have like ambience going.
Imagine having Spotify Premium.
Do you want us to like go get
You
some
might
food?
be able to do it without premium. I'm not sure.
Oh, you
You,
might.
you probably have to have an account though.
Yeah.
There's
Um,
Connect Spotify. I'll
yeah.
figure that out while you guys are talking to the snake lady.
Okay. Do you want like us to get you something? Because I'm sure if like we give it to you with no eyes, it shouldn't turn to stone.
No,
Okay.
I'm
That's
okay
fair.
now. And she sort of walks away from you. I describe it, but you can't see her.
Do I hear like her footsteps like moving away from me?
It sounds like she's
roll it-
sashaying away.
Roll a perception check.
Doo-doo.
But not like she lost
Wow.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, not
Um,
like sashay away.
You
Yeah.
you can hear sound in front of you if you want to, like you could maybe guess that it's footsteps, but you don't have like a distinct sound of her walking away.
All right. I get on all fours and I start crawling towards, like I start crawling and like trying to feel something.
Okay, so as you crawl forward, you feel like you sort of bump your head into a minecart
Ow.
right in front of you.
Haha, you bumped your head into a minecart.
Oh my god. I kind of use the minecart to like help me up.
Okay.
And I feel inside the minecart.
Okay.
I-
There's yeah, I know it shows they're gold, but there's nothing inside
nothing
of it.
in here.
No.
So
Imagine
like,
being missed by the DM.
Celeste, are you still here?
I'm still here. You hear from a little bit down the cavern.
So if you're not hungry, like what's up? Like you said you were hungry, but then when we offer to get you food, you're like, I'm good. It's like, what's up? Like how you doing?
I like how warm it is in here. It reminds me of the sun from where I used to live.
Where did you used to live?
Down where the sun is hot, constantly.
Florida.
Where the tigers roam.
The tigers roam free. I'm well acquainted with Florida. Guys, like, I could keep making small talk with her.
Wait,
She,
Sean,
she sounds further away. I want to try to sneak around a little more.
don't you have blinding light or something?
No, I have light,
blind
a spell that
finger.
doesn't blind anyone.
In fact, it helped you see.
But could it make it bright in this room? Just a
I-
question.
I tried it so
So
many
it's lit in this room. It's a little bit
Yeah.
dim, but not dim enough that it's like maybe a little bit dim that it's getting tough to see. But you guys can all see. Obviously, you all have dark vision. And there is light coming from what seems to be a pool of lava in the corner, and like a large forge
I don't have dark vision.
that
Can I,
still has fire in it.
Can I walk towards the heat?
Sure.
I would like to walk here.
Yeah,
And, like,
go for it.
Wait, when I
So
get
as you-
to,
as
like,
you get-
when I get here, do I feel the wall next to me?
If you have your hands out, like extended, feeling for
Yeah.
the wall, you can feel it. Yeah.
And I go along the wall.
You just go along the wall. Okay. Yeah. So you can make your way, and as you get closer, you begin to feel the heat radiating off the pool of lava.
It's a lot of heat.
Do I hear the bubbling of whatever this pot is?
No, there's nothing in the pot actually.
Inconsistencies. So so like, how did you get here?
Huh.
You're gonna ask her so many questions. We're gonna feel bad about murdering.
Yeah, I'm just.
I don't-
I'm chaotic neutral. I'm already like, well, she's still gotta go. We're getting paid.
I don't.
We also
quite
owe
remember.
somebody a head or an eye. Okay, so what if?
I'm trying to think of how
What
we
if
can
I
figure out-
sprinkle along this way? Is that doable?
Um.
Stealthily,
yeah,
of course.
Sure. Roll a stealth check.
What happens if I attempt to cast Charm Person something that isn't a person?
Fucking.
It doesn't
hell.
work.
Just nothing happens.
Do they notice?
They would probably notice.
Damn.
So again, you're not sure how effective your stealth is being.
I'm not feeling this.
You're also not looking directly at her, but as you make your way down to there, you see what appears to be a gargoyle sitting on the ground right next to you.
Like,
Is
sentient or like?
Well, it's not moving. Like it
Not-
looks like a stone carving, like gargoyles do.
Yeah, but
is a mirror a non-magical trinket?
Yeah.
I behind my back I cast prestidigitation to make a mirror.
Okay.
Hey Celeste.
Yes.
I found something pretty in the mines and it made me think of you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Would you like to see it?
Roll a stealth check to see if she notices you casting prestidigitation.
we need the head.
Listen, bud.
We also need the eyes, not stone, I believe, right?
Listen, bud. Unfortunately, my book boyfriend is gonna have to get something else. Slash roll. This will be really sick if this works.
It will.
I have a feeling her eyes are
Oh,
just
baby.
feeling
Okay.
around.
So eyes still closed. You're not sure what's going on. Like you're not sure what she's doing. But she says, "Is it shiny? I do like shiny things."
Oh, quite. Would you like to see it?
She reaches her hand out back towards you, but obviously you wouldn't know because your eyes are closed.
Do I? But I hear like which way she's talking to me from, right?
Yeah, you can tell that her back is turned to you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Here you go. I tap her on the shoulder.
Yeah, she's like, "Well, are you gonna give it to me?"
You don't want to see it?
Hand's outstretched, isn't it?
I take her hand and I give her a shake. It's
You're gonna
called
make me mad.
friendship.
Okay, she puts her hand back down after you shake it.
I keep the. I take. While she's there, I take the mirror and I take my rope and I tie the mirror to my face.
Okay, roll a stealth check to see if she notices you doing that.
Her back is to me.
Yeah, but like
might hear you.
she's gonna hear you like fiddling with rope and stuff.
And my bells.
making a ruckus.
And the
Oh
bell.
my
God.
No way.
Okay, so you pretty successfully manage that.
So. I don't know if you can see. I can't see. Unfortunately, I was born without the ability to see. But my friends. I have some friends here with me.
If you can't see, how'd you know my gift is shiny?
I felt it. Usually, I've been able to, if I could feel it and it's like soft and like you can just like sort of run your hand over it. It feels like, I guess that's what shiny is, right? That's what they told me.
Roll a deception check.
God, bitch.
God, if you get another 20, I'm gonna leave.
I think I need another 20.
Yeah,
So,
this is the
you
important.
don't see much, but you can see when things are shiny.
Oh man.
Plus
it was
four,
so
plus four,
unfair.
plus 4 to that.
13.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put underscore 4 instead of plus 4.
I've never met anyone blind before.
It's unfortunate. Truly. Cool. Is this an do you want to know some stuff about tigers? I know some stuff about tigers.
Sure. What do you know about tigers?
They're loud.
I knew that one.
They're furry.
I used to have a tiger.
Did you?
Yeah. I think.
I like do you know what if you had a tiger, what would you name him?
Huh. Maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Can you explain to me what the color blue looks like?
It's
I wanna
like.
try
He
to
doesn't remember
sleep
either.
Again.
Have you ever grabbed something cold and metal.
I guess. I wouldn't
I think
know.
that's what blue's like.
What's metal?
Oh. That's unfortunate.
What?
I want to try to sneak again.
Yeah, where are you headed?
I want to see if I can get, I guess, behind this minecart.
Yeah, sure. Roll a stealth check.
Are you just gonna try to cut her head off while she's distracted?
Hey, that's a
Not
good
your
one.
plan.
Okay, that one's better. You have a better clue that, you're pretty sure you made this journey quietly.
Excellent. Can I ready in action with? I have a short bow. I'd have to equip that though. So maybe that'll go against me.
It's fine. You can just pull it out.
Okay, cool.
It'll be your item interaction.
Mhm.
So you're prepping action for what?
To fucking shoot her if tits go up.
If tits go up, okay. Are you looking at her?
No, I'm kind of getting ready for her to either get tired of what is happening and attack him, or he says something wrong and it pisses her off.
Okay, but Kurt, you're still not really, like, you're just looking at the feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Celeste.
Yes.
I hear some hissing. Do you hear that?
She stops and pauses. Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Who does that?
Oh, God.
Oh, the snakes.
There are snakes?
Yeah. Oh, I guess you're blind. You haven't seen them yet.
Wait, where are the snakes?
On my head.
Under your hair?
No.
Oh. Are you a Medusa?
I guess you could call it that. And she sort of turns and begins to walk up this way.
Oh shit.
This is the weirdest game of tag I've ever played.
Still just with her back to all of you. And comes up to this dwarf statue, and I guess none of you are really looking, so you don't know what's going on, but she walks over here.
Celeste,
Yes.
are you still here?
Can I advance towards where I hear the boys?
Like
cautiously?
Sure. From her newfound position, she walks this way towards Damaris and says, "It's really nice of you to bring him along with you."
Just says that to me, I assume.
Yeah. Not many people would want to spend time around someone like that.
Like what?
I'm sorry, what?
Because he's blind.
Oh.
No, because he's retarded.
What do you mean?
You're blind and you don't know what metal is.
How am I supposed to know what metal is? I'm blind.
You're surrounded
You
by it
got a
right
point, Will.
The implication is she thinks you're impaired.
Mentally. I'm just like, oh, yeah.
Has she
And
seen?
she sort of sits on the side of the minecart that you're beside.
Has she seen that I have like a mirror on my face?
I don't know. It's hard for you to tell, considering the mirror on your face.
I walk towards where I hear them talking.
Okay. And as you do, she turns further around to look back towards back towards that direction.
Ah, so we're playing
Well,
chess. This is
She was
she's
looking over here, like sitting on the cart, and then as Edward walks over, she turns and begins looking over here.
I take.
So if I just put my bow away.
Okay.
Because now she's close.
Yep.
And take out my short sword.
As you do, she says, "What's
Is
up
that
for?"
an alarming thing to do? Okay.
It's very peculiar that she can see all these things while she's turned away from us.
Maybe she can.
Damaris is standing right beside her. She can turn her head to look at it. She's just, I just
Yeah,
mean the
I'm
way
like-
the way she's facing is away from Edward.
I'm like, you know, self-defense.
Dude, I've never been more tense in my life.
I know. I'm like,
I suppose.
I literally just want to like. I'm not saying this out loud, Will.
Yeah. Okay.
I literally just want to swing my fucking hammer and be done with it.
I'm like, really? If this is surprise action, does sneak attack affect that? Is this an advantage? I know it works if they're flanked,
She's entered your combat radius.
but
I
does
think-
it also work if it's a surprise action?
Like
Would this be a surprise action?
roll an insight check.
Oh no!
Oh!
You're pretty confident that like she wouldn't be surprised if you just swung at her right now.
Damn.
She sort of like you get the sense she gets what's happening,
She.
but like is still just like nonchalant about it.
I use message to communicate with Damaris.
Okay, well you're 10 feet away, so she'll probably notice that you're whispering.
That doesn't just enter his head, huh?
Well, it enters his head, but you have to whisper it.
You're too close to her, she'll hear you.
I walk. I get on the floor, and I follow the rail.
You follow the rail right into a minecart.
Ow!
Don't.
Don't.
I use the minecart to get up, and I follow the minecart rail.
Okay.
Am I out of her ear range? I don't know. I'm blind.
You don't know.
He announces.
How long does prestidigitation last?
An
the magical
hour.
trinket?
How long have we been doing
Okay.
this?
You've been doing it a few minutes. So but it's the mirror is still there. You've pressed
Make sure you don't walk out of the range of prestidigitation.
I mean,
I just need to get this message to freaking Damaris. I follow the rail up a little bit more.
Okay.
And I whisper into my tiger pelt.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Nat 20, baby.
That's all we need right now.
Fourth one of the night.
Fourth one in a row.
Nope.
Uh.
Well, what am I gonna whisper?
Okay. What do you say?
I don't know. What are you gonna whisper?
You look really good today.
That's what you're saying to me?
Well, I'm not gonna reveal my plan.
Well, okay, no, you wouldn't have known that about the stealth check. So I don't want you to
was it?
metagame. I don't want to like. Obviously, I can't force you, but I'd kind of like you to say what you were initially gonna say.
Okay. If she looks at my face, she'll see how beautiful I am. And she might get intimidated. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna put some space between us so she feels less intimidated. And that's what I whisper.
She sort of leans in close to Damaris and he's like,
What am I supposed to do with that
Are
information?
you friends with his parents or something?
I don't have any parents.
She
I was
leans in
raised
close,
by
you say.
tigers.
Yeah.
She.
Damaris, can I give you a can I like
I'm gonna.
can I like hold Damaris's hand and try to like get a message across? Like give him like a pulse.
I don't see how you would
Okay,
your characters would be able to communicate
Can you
that.
speak infernal?
Will, let me describe it, okay?
Hmm.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and tense up as if I'm about to swing.
Oh, I was about to swing because he said she leaned in close to me.
Can
Well, I mean, I just mean she like leans in close to say what she said and then like comes back
I
to
am.
where she's sitting. Like she's still beside you, but
I've been kind of watching what's going on.
Would you say she's flanked?
no.
Fuck. I'm gonna swing my sword.
Wait, I wanted to. I don't know who gets to go first here. Will.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What's the...
I mean, we're not in combat, so whoever wants to do something can.
I want to do something first. If that's okay with you.
Okay.
I want to cast suggestion on her
Okay.
and say well, I've been really quiet from now, but that wall behind you sure looks shiny. You should probably look at it.
She doesn't want to look at herself.
At the wall behind her, son.
Behind her.
Yeah, like this.
Her back is to Damaris, right? So you wanted to turn
no,
around.
Wait, didn't she lean close to Damaris? I'm confused.
Okay, so Damaris is there's like a minecart here, right? Damaris is chilling beside the minecart. She is sitting on the corner of the minecart.
Yeah.
Facing away already.
She's facing towards the statues.
I would like to
Oh,
cast
never mind.
invisibility on myself.
Okay.
You have a mirror face.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
It'll all work out.
So if
I
she
got
turns around to look, she's
there.
gonna see herself in your mirror.
So are you still casting suggestion?
No, I'm good. I didn't know if this was looking.
So I'd like to cast invisibility.
Oh, I was
okay.
gonna have a question too.
Oh,
Let's go to Kriela.
If I cast, okay, so it says magical darkness, a point of my choosing. Can I actually attach it to her, or does it have to be an object?
No, it's like a place.
Okay,
Or an
so
object.
if she moves out of that space, then
Yeah.
she wouldn't. Okay.
But if you cast it on a blindfold and tied it around her head, she'd be.
Well, it's like a
she'd just
60
be
foot
blind.
radius.
It would be a.
It's,
It would
well,
be.
it's a 60-foot radius to cast, and then it's a 15-foot like black hole. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, okay, it's a 15 foot.
I would like to cast
Weird.
invisibility.
Okay. You cast invisibility.
Does she? And I walk
Are you
over.
trying to hide it from her that you're casting it?
Yes. So I'd like to crouch down behind this minecart and hope.
Okay,
and
so
pray that
roll a
she can't
stealth
see me.
roll a stealth check.
Oh my god.
That 20, baby.
Wow,
Oh,
that was the
Okay.
worst roll.
That was almost
Solid.
really scary.
And I just.
So you're now invisible.
I'd like to run over here. I'd like to take my shoes off so I only have socks on and run over here.
Okay.
Sure, you don't have only your socks on in the cave with mines and shit, or a cave with rocks and shit.
I don't want to make any noise.
Fair enough.
And I grab her by the shoulders, and I cast light on my dagger, so that my invisibility ends. This is I'm assuming I'm facing her, right? I'm grabbing her shoulders in a way that I assume that I'm facing her.
Okay, sure. So
Wouldn't that end the spell?
she heard you coming towards her
Mhm.
just so you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean obviously you don't know that, but like so tell me what you're going to do.
So I wanted to cast light to break invisibility, and since I still have a mirror on my face,
Yep.
When invisibility ends, the first thing she sees is my mirror face.
Okay. So
My eyes are still shut, by the way, underneath the mirror.
Okay, well, if your eyes are still shut, roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
It should like a
Well, it
straight
wouldn't matter. I'd
dexterity
have
check.
a mirror in front of my face either way.
No. Just because if your eyes are closed, so it's like, are you effectively navigating this thing? Like,
I hope so.
you know what I mean? So roll a dexterity check. Okay, so you're navigating pretty well. So you get over there. Now, does it
Invisibility cancels on spellcast.
Yeah, but like, does invisibility make all the things you're wearing invisible?
Yes.
Yeah, why wouldn't?
Including a magical object tied to you?
As long as it's a part of me. 'Cause
Okay.
otherwise, my sack of yeah, it should work. Okay, I do it. What's next?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Sure. Okay. So, as you walk over,
Mhm.
she stands up, and is like,
Uh-oh.
I'd really prefer if I could see you, Edward Milton.
So look at me.
Hmm.
Okay.
He
I'm
really is
gonna-
depressing, isn't he? Kind of charming.
wanna fucking
Okay.
swing, dude.
Wait, so
Now
is she just
she's
not
flank.
looking at my mirror?
Now she is flanked. You're in. Okay, so you said you were invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she stands up, and then you come over, and you like you cast light, right?
Well, I
Like-
said I grab her by the shoulders.
You
Do I
grab her. So you grab her by the shoulders and cast light on her.
Yeah,
Okay, so what's the
on her little
the-
cape, bitch. I mean,
so what's the check to cast light on a creature?
Dexterity 15.
Oh wait, Sean, she's just gonna glow. You
Okay.
realize that, right?
I'm using light to break my invisibility.
She
Not gonna
she
break that.
shrugs your hands off as you attempt to cast light.
It's
So
an experience saving throw.
she rolled the dexterity saving throw and
got
succeeded,
it.
which means you cast the spell, but it fails, breaking your invisibility, and she hasn't been affected by it.
But is she
Um,
looking at me?
No.
Okay,
and
she's
she-
flanked. She's flanked right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, fuck.
as Edward comes out of invisibility, she begins walking over this way.
I was gonna swing as soon as. Okay.
Okay, if you want to swing as soon as she moves, you can.
I want to swing like before she like as she takes
I
starts.
wanna
When I hear a step, I want to throw my fucking
Do the,
everything into my Warhammer hit.
yeah, I want to do the same thing.
I love that we're doing combat without combat.
Okay. Well, so right now, we're
D&D,
gonna-
man.
because you're starting, we're gonna start combat, and this is real convenient because Mish is first.
Okay.
Thank God.
So is she
I
still...
have my crossbow equipped this time.
So do I get the opportunity attack her as she's leaving the range, like before she leaves?
She's
the
not like you're swinging as she begins to leave, so it's just gonna be your turn.
Where's
She's
Corella?
flanked.
She is flanked, so you have +2 to the attack roll
Let's do the to hit or attack.
to hit.
Okay. Let me do that.
I mean, I'd love if we didn't turn her to stone.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm using my everything.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you that I was gonna use a bonus action to do the kind of prep the thing. Do I need to not use it then?
Can't use it. We
Wah.
talked about it. We talked about it last time.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Let me figure out which one it is that's not used because I have everything together in one thing. So let me figure out which one's a bonus action, and then I'll.
I feel-
Actually, no. You did say you were gonna use everything before, so yeah, you can have it.
Oh, thank God. Is she a fiend or undead?
I did
Okay.
forget that she won't just die in one hit, so...
I'm gonna swing my hammer, aiming for
The
like
good thing we're about to do.
the neck. So
potentially
try to get the head,
Hell
the
yeah.
head there. You know, actually, no. Let me aim for her legs. I'm gonna try to cripple her.
Oh,
No,
you're just
aim for
hitting her.
head. Oh. 37.
37 damage. Okay, so you get at her and get in with everything.
Yeah.
And did you want to move her with your feet?
I'm going to move her. Let me think. Hold on. Move 5 feet in any direction.
Yep.
So it's
Into the wall. Into
the
me.
okay. What happens if I move her into Damaris?
Wait, what?
You can't.
Oh.
Okay,
Right there, right up. Into that little
you-
stone
do
thing.
you
I don't
have
have to
to
move
move
her.
her?
I have to move her.
You don't have to.
I
You're not
think
her prone.
I'm not going to move her. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything in there. No. Oh, wait, oh, 1 and 2 on a damage die for an attack make a wait, let me make sure I didn't roll any 1s or 2s on damage die. 1d8, 3, 4, 18. Okay. Oh no, I rolled a 1 on a damage die.
Okay, so what's that mean?
Wait, let me read it. Hold on.
There's so much about this one.
Yeah, sorry. Every time for an attack you make with a melee weapon that you're wielding with 2 hands, you can reroll the die and must use the new roll, even if it's a 1 or a 2.
Oh, what's that from?
That's from Great Weapon Fighting Style. Does that count for a spell? I'm assuming no.
That's in the damage dice of the weapon.
Okay. So then, okay, so it doesn't count then. So we're good. That's the damage I did. Yeah.
Okay. And are you moving her?
No, I'm gonna leave her where she is. She's fine.
Okay, so as you do, she instantly shrieks, and all of the snakes on her head like spring to life and begin hissing. And she lets out like a shrill screech. And you hear the rumbling of stone that I guess none of you are exactly looking at, but the gargoyles come to life.
I was wondering what those were about.
Oh man.
I'm not surprised.
And then we're going to Criella's turn.
I should have cast silence. I'm a fool.
And I'm gonna assume it for Mish's turn, but you guys need to state where you're looking at the end of your turns.
Okay.
Oh, it's at the end of my turn. I'm looking down.
Mm.
Okay.
Basically.
So I guess I hear the one on the right.
And I'm also gonna say, because you guys are like, if you're looking at her feet or whatever, you're gonna have a -2 to hit. Now Mish's would have hit anyway, so it still holds. So you guys are just taking a negative to hit when you're not looking at her, or when you're looking at the floor. So Criella's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at this gargoyle.
Okay.
I
Yep.
guess it's on my left.
Man, if only we had someone with a massive blunt weapon
That could break it.
that could shatter stone potentially.
So I have my crossbow equipped this time, and I'm proficient with
+1 foot.
What the fuck is that?
ranged weapons.
Y'all ever get
So-
+1 foot before?
I'm gonna try to attack it with
That's
the
not the right marker. Sorry.
crossbow, I guess.
Okay, sure. So you can roll the attack.
Well, I have a question. Did we long rest between our conversations at the inn and we did,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm just fixing my spell slots, so we're good.
I know that says +1 and +2. That's just for me to distinguish them.
Okay.
So I'm never done with the proficiency thing. So if I have a hit, do I do the +5 and then the +3 for
Okay, so,
proficiency?
So
Or is that
you're shooting with your crossbow, right? So you have the roll, and then you're gonna add your modifier. So crossbows, I think, are dex. So
Okay.
you're gonna add your dex modifier, and then because you're proficient with crossbows, you also add your proficiency modifier. Now
Okay.
in D&D Beyond, it should automatically calculate the math and
Yeah,
say
yeah.
beside your crossbow plus something to hit.
Yeah.
It does say +5, so I
Yeah.
just do +5. Okay.
Wow.
22. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So it's.
Oh.
Damn.
So you hit with the crossbow, but the arrow like almost goes like glancing off. It doesn't appear to phase it too much.
Well, I don't have any blunt weapons, so anyone else want to try to help me?
Do you have anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay, and last reminder, state where you guys are looking at the end of your turn.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess I'm looking in this direction.
Yeah, I'm looking at the gargoyle. Sure.
Yeah.
It is now their turn. So this one is going to sort of take off and fly towards Criella, and attempt to hit you. And it's going to roll to try to like punch you with its claw. But you're sort of you're actually able to just duck out of the way quite easily, and it doesn't manage to hit you. And the other gargoyle is going to fly over towards Edward, and is going to roll a grapple check. So I need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics check to contest the grapple.
Well, I'm gonna be making an acrobatics check because the other one. Can I use?
Unfortunately, what's that?
As he's on me, can I hellish rebuke in return?
No, because you're not taking damage. You're not being hit.
Interesting. Okay.
So he just wraps his arms around you.
Hug.
And then we'll go to Damaris's turn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and hit the Medusa
Okay.
with my short sword. I'm just gonna do +4 because you say it's -2.
Because you're not looking. Yep.
Fuck.
Oh,
Unfortunately, she manages quite easily to step out of the way, and because you're partially swinging blind, you don't have your normal sword fighting, like it's not normal sword fighting circumstances, so it's quite hard for you to get a hit on her.
Yeah. So then in that case, can I use my? This is gonna be a dumb question. If I use my cunning action to hide, is that better than disengage?
Okay, so disengage means you won't take opportunity attacks as you leave her melee range.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
And the hide, hide still has limitations. You would need something that you could like effectively hide using.
Like a minecart. I mean, she can see me go in it, but
So
I
you can't duck behind this minecart right there and
Yeah.
hide because
Yeah.
obviously she knows you're still there.
Yeah, I'd have to like break line of sight.
You'd have to get into a situation where it's actually feasible that you could hide from her.
I don't know. She looks kind
then-
of dumb. I think you could get away with it.
Look,
is
Sean,
disengage?
you're blind.
Yep.
She sounds kind of dumb.
Move.
Walks right through me.
That's all
Can
it
I do
takes.
that?
Yeah, you can walk through him. It's fine.
Right
Yep.
there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I end my turn, Kaiba.
Looking where?
Over here. Can you see my mouse? I don't
Yep.
know.
Yeah, I can see you looking that way. Okay, Edward's turn.
I begin my turn, Kaiba. And for this one, I'd like to use Fey Presence.
By draw
Okay.
a card.
You cause each creature in a 10. How close are you to me, Mishkapel? I guess, unfortunately, you're gonna have to take some of this heat, Mish. I cast Fey Presence in a 10-foot cube around me, and everybody around me needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, 15 DC,
You
or
son
become
of a
charmed or frightened, my choice, until the end of next turn.
bitch. Okay.
And on top of
Fair
that,
enough.
I'd like to hex this little snake lady in front of me.
Okay, so you can't cast. Okay, number one, you used a spell slot on invisibility. And what is Fey Presence a spell?
No,
What is it?
Fey Presence is just something I can do. It's like Healing Hands or Radiant Soul. It's like my wings.
Huh?
Yeah,
Is that from?
it's an action.
Oh, I guess that's from probably from being a warlock with the Fey background.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so that's not a spell. So I guess you can hex. Who are you hexing?
Snake Lady.
Okay, so hex her first, and then that way she gets disadvantage on the Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to hex her first.
Okay, so I need Mish to roll. Wait. So
I failed.
is it every creature or?
Wait,
any creature?
I'm Edward again.
I'll try to fix it.
It's every creature in a 10-foot radius of me.
Okay, and then they're either charmed or frightened.
My choice.
Does it say choice for every creature or just in general?
It's in general, but we can make it every creature.
Yeah, we'll say you can pick independently for every creature, I guess.
Now, I don't 100% know the difference between charmed and frightened, but I'm assuming charm means towards and frightened means away.
So frightened has frightened is like they. I'll read it out.
Thank you. Frightened. A frightened creature has a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. This creature can't willingly move closer to the source of fear. Or charmed. A charmed creature can attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful magical abilities.
Nice.
Nice.
The charmer
Okay,
has
so-
advantage on any ability checks to interact socially with the creature.
Okay, so what's the? It's a
Irony.
Wisdom saving throw, right?
It's a 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. She fails the Wisdom save.
Yeah.
The gargoyle also fails the Wisdom save.
I would like to charm her and frighten the gargoyle.
Okay.
Oh, and Mishkapel, he can. I'll charm him.
Yeah. And then does it does she get to re-roll the save at the end of every turn, or like how long is the
It's
duration?
just until the next turn.
Until the end of your next turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
So pretty good.
I've won this combat for us. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Attack the charmer,
Oh
or
yeah.
target
Well,
the
let
charmer.
us just, you know,
Open your
actually land a
eyes.
hit. Yeah.
Okay,
Look with your special
and
eyes.
I keep my eyes closed.
lovely.
There's still a mirror in front of my face, so.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to her turn, and she actually just turns her back to you, looks straight at Mish, and is going to attack. So the first one, her snake hair is gonna lash out and attempt to bite you, and they do manage to get a couple nips in, and they're gonna do 4 damage to you, as you're being assaulted by these snakes on her head, and then she's gonna draw her short sword and swing at you twice with it. The first one's gonna miss. The second one is going to miss because it just glances off your armor. And then she's gonna move. Actually, no, she's not gonna move.
That would be a foolish maneuver.
Okay, that's the top of the round, so you guys get a talking period if you want to talk.
She's so into me, guys. I'll just like get her to look at me.
Yeah. I don't know if killing her is gonna make the gargoyles go away or not.
It looks like she woke him up, so
I'm gonna destroy this thing.
Yeah, just hammer her again.
Okay.
Will do.
So we'll just go to Mish's turn.
Okay, I'm going for the exact. I'm gonna use my bonus action to prep my spell.
Okay.
And do the exact same thing again.
Do you have another use on the bard part?
Yes, I have enough for everything. I just checked. I checked off all the things. That's why I asked about my stuff.
Solid.
That's -2. Sorry, whatever that ends up being. So 20, not 22.
Yeah, that still hits. She's like, you don't really have to look at her to swing at her with a warhammer. It's not.
Okay,
It's not easy to dodge.
I'm gonna shout, "Begone, thought," and then I'm gonna hit him with one of these.
Ooh.
Another 35. Jesus, you're going ham.
Okay, let me go take away all my stuff.
I want this to be a reminder, Will, that you did this. You gave him this hammer.
That's about inspiration down. That's another 2nd level spell slot. Okay, I think I can't do this again.
Okay. And are you moving her?
You blew your load.
I am. Yeah, I'm gonna move her over 1 space to the right.
Okay.
Why would you do that? Wait, is this gargoyle still holding me even though it's scared of me?
Still holding on for now, yeah.
Okay.
So he can't move closer to you, but he's already on top of you, so
Mm-hmm.
man, nah, that seems kind of whack. If he's frightened of you, I feel like he shouldn't be able to continue a grapple.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So anyway, anything left for turn?
This is a mission.
Mish?
Oh, me? No, I already used my bonus action, so I can't really do anything else.
Which way you
I'm
looking?
gonna. However, I am going to look straight down at the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Criella.
I don't know if she's looking at Mish, right? Because
Yeah, you're looking towards the gargoyle you're fighting.
I kind of want to hit her with. Wait, can I hit her?
If you're using a ranged weapon, you would have to like look at her.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty tough to do while looking at the floor.
I guess I'll look at her. Well, I don't know if I should ignore the gargoyle or not. Okay, well, I guess I'll try to slowly look up and see if I.
Sure, you can see her. She is looking at Mitch.
Okay, so I'm probably good right now. I'm gonna try to shoot her with the crossbow.
Go for it.
Okay, so
You better aim and close your eyes afterwards.
I'm gonna look away after.
Preferably in that order.
Aim, close eyes, and let God take the wheel.
And then shoot, yeah.
Oh,
We're just feeling real lucky.
She
Close
really,
your eyes.
she really
then
thought
aim.
she was something, huh? This gorge.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
And unfortunately, the sort of your nerves get to you as you're just a little bit wary of this thing, and you don't manage to make the attack yet.
Someone just
Oh,
looked down
also
in shame.
last turn you only took 1 attack, so just roll a second attack against the gargoyle right now to see if you do any more damage to it, just from last turn.
So a d6 or
Well,
another
no,
attack?
like you have to roll another attack.
Okay,
This
okay.
is so this is from last turn. I just want to make sure you're getting in the
All your
amount of
attacks.
damage you're actually getting in.
For my next turn, I'm gonna grab some food, guys. So
That one hits.
because I'm starving.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you can roll damage again.
1d6. Oh.
Nice. Okay, and then now you can roll your second attack against the Medusa for this turn.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so sorry, on the damage roll, it should also say in D&D Beyond, it should have a number. You don't add your proficiency to damage rolls. You just add your skill. So I'm assuming the damage roll is actually
Oh,
going to
you're
be
right.
plus.
It's gonna be lower. It's
Yeah.
+2,
Just +2. Okay.
which I think I did on the first one.
You did. Yeah, you did do that on the first one.
I just messed it up there. So that's actually.
That one does hit the Medusa.
Okay.
Should keep battle music going. I haven't had battle music going this whole
Oh,
time.
I've had cave music on.
I've just been like interpreting the fact that I can't see anything as the reason
Sorry,
as
there
to
you
why
go.
nothing's happening.
5 damage. Solid.
And then I'm gonna look
Get
down.
her with an arrow in the leg, looking down. Gotcha. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the gargoyles. So this gargoyle is gonna let go of you, Edward.
Yeah.
And is now gonna move over towards Mish, where he's gonna attempt to do the same thing. He's gonna attempt to grapple you.
Mm-hmm.
And since Edward has his eyes closed, you're not gonna get an opportunity attack on the gargoyle.
That's fine.
And so Mish, you need to roll either an athletics or acrobatics check.
Let me check.
contest.
I believe it's +4. I'm just gonna double check so I don't throw. That's +4.
It's +4. Okay, you succeed. He rolled
Hold
really well.
on.
Yeah, you succeed. You managed to like shove him aside as he's trying to grab onto
Can I
you.
shove him into the minecart?
It's just for flavor, but sure.
Scooby
Yeah.
Doo that boy.
And then
And I kick the horse and it runs away.
the gargoyle that's currently flying in front of Criella is going to attempt to just wind up and give you a good sucker punch in the face, which is going to hit. And it's going to do 7 damage to you.
Ow.
And then after that, we're going to go to Damaris.
Oh man.
I'm gonna kill her next turn, so don't worry.
Okay, cool. I was worried. So I guess I'm gonna move first. So oh. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm gonna, I guess, take a chance to look at her to shoot her with my arrows,
Okay.
which I have here.
Do we have to roll to look?
No,
Okay.
she's still looking at Mish.
Yeah, I think it'll be more of a oops.
Keep in mind the way combat technically works is that a round, everything happens all at once technically.
Yeah, like 6 seconds.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so if she's looking at Mish, she's looking at Mish for this round.
Okay, that's unfortunate for her. I'm still blind. Though,
So you can roll the attacks with your arrows.
Yes, sorry.
Has it been an hour yet or nah?
No. It's been like a couple minutes. It's been like max 10 minutes.
I still have a
The
mirror.
mirror,
in front
the
of my
mirror is
face.
still hanging out tied to your forehead.
Hell yeah.
First one hits.
Nice.
Do I get more than one attack?
I'm not sure. It should say in D&D Beyond, like it should make it pretty clear if you have two.
I don't think I do.
But I don't think rogues do. No, you don't. You only have the one, but you do have sneak attack because she's engaged with Mish.
She's flanked.
She's not flanked, but she's engaged with Mish and Edward, so you have sneak attack. Because like your allies are within 5 feet of her.
Yeah, so it's the arrow. And then this is just a sneak attack.
Ooh.
3d6 for sneak attack? Jeez. You guys are shredding this girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She thinks she's hot shit. She's not.
Okay. Anything else for turn?
No. I end my turn.
Solid.
Where are you looking?
Down.
Gotcha.
Sorry if that was metagaming. I just.
It's fine. Edward's turn.
I cast as my bonus action. I cast Hex where I heard the.
Okay, so
snapping.
Hex. So, just so you know, you've used your 2 spell slots, right?
Hex is
'Cause
a
one-
cantrip, no?
No, Hex is a first level spell.
Well, I'll be
and
damned, he's right.
Hex is a concentration spell. It just stays up until
Oh.
it goes down.
You're right.
So because you cast it last time, it's still up.
I'd like to cast Eldritch Blast in the direction I heard the snakes.
Okay, since it's a range attack and you're in melee range, it's at disadvantage.
I would love to do it.
Okay, so
Oh,
you
okay,
roll the first
Fury.
beam at disadvantage.
Oh man.
So you have to roll it again to see if it.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah. So the first one hits.
Damage now, or you want me to roll the second one?
Let's roll the second one. Second one also hits. Jeez, 2 hits at disadvantage.
So this is two.
All
Eldritch-
above 20. Goddamn.
Yeah.
You would like this to be. So this is with the Hex damage.
Yeah. So 2. So like 2 Eldritch Blast plus Hex damage twice. Okay, 9. Okay. You're like really beating the shit out of her,
Good.
and she's looking pretty bad. She's like one leg looks like it's not working totally well, and
Well,
she's
how
got a
would
couple
we know?
arrows sticking
Oh.
out of her.
Fucked.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't know. Oh, you're fucking.
Blinded.
Mm,
Can't see
you're
shit.
blinded.
Eyes closed. And as I shoot those Eldritch Blasts, I say, your head will look great for my book boyfriend.
You're so dog
job.
water, dude. And disadvantage doesn't stack, so the fact that you're blinded doesn't even matter because you're already in melee range.
Imagine stacking it.
So it's just miraculous. You're just like, there's no reason to
You're
just
just
shit.
like finger gunning in the air and you just like hit her. But
Sean's had god rolls all day today.
Yeah,
I can't
man.
believe
What
it.
can I
I'd
say?
I'd say he's fudging, but it's
It's
online.
a lot. Sean's sucking someone's dick over at Foundry.
And anything else? Anything else for turn?
I say my line, Bart. I end turn Kaiba with my trap card put in defense mode.
Say the line part.
with my trap card face up.
Okay, so now it's her turn. And she's like looking around sort of frantically. She realizes she's about to die. But swings at Mish again.
I'm down.
First
Hit
one
me with your
misses.
best
Jeez.
shot.
Second one misses. She's rolling like ass too.
Fire away.
Goodbye,
So she misses
Celeste.
both. Misses both shots with her sword as they like glance off your armor, and one of them gets parried, and then the snakes try to bite you, but their fervor has been
They're
greatly
frightened by
diminished.
all my fucking what is it called? Peacock eyes on my face.
Yeah, and she's just getting the shit beaten out of her and isn't really able to cope with you guys. That's the end of round. So talking period if you want it.
I'm gonna kill her.
I'm about to clobber this bitch.
It's clobbering time.
Okay, Mish's turn.
Okay, this is minus. So I'm gonna use a bonus action. These are my last spell slots.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to prep Thunderous Smite at first level. That's one spell slot expended. And then I'm going to attempt to hit her. Oh, that's
So currently it's just Thunderous Smite getting
minus
out of this,
2.
right?
Yeah. Oh, it's a crit though.
It is a crit,
Uh,
yeah.
So now that I've hit, now I can add other things. So two things. First of all, because it's a crit and I've and I have Crusher. If everyone else, okay, if she lives through this, attack rolls against her are going to be made with advantage until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
All attack rolls. Secondly, so I have Thunderous Smite at first level. I'm going to use a first level spell slot and my last thing of Bardic Inspiration. So I am now.
Wait, Bardic Inspiration for what?
For Blades of Whisper.
Oh,
Blades,
okay,
whatever.
yeah.
So I have one first level spell slot left, no second level, and no Bard Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be Thunderous Smite at first level. And let me just do the math here. Hold
You
on.
can give yourself Bardic Inspiration.
No,
I
he
can use it to do damage.
He expends a Bardic Inspiration die to use his ability.
Can I do this on Tanya?
No, you're not the
I
same
don't-
college as me.
I don't think Tanya has the ability. It depends on Bard
yeah.
College.
So let me
I
go
just
to
got the bad
Warhammer.
Bard College.
Oh no, I didn't mean to roll that. Okay, well that'll be the damage. Sorry, that wasn't meant to roll, but that'll be the damage.
You've already
That's-
you've already killed her. Don't worry about.
She's already
Roll the
Okay,
dead.
well, can I hold on? This is everything else.
Oh my god.
She's
So I'm aiming for the chest so as to like not break the face.
okay. Sure. She falls to the ground dead, and then we'll go to Creella's turn.
The gargoyles
Oh,
are still
no.
active?
Are the gargoyles moving still?
Yeah, they're still flying.
Oh
Oh,
my
God.
god.
We could just take the head and get out.
Should we?
I mean, yeah.
Is there any particular reason? to keep
Bob!
it out?
I mean, if we can get her head into the bag of holding, we can just open her eyes and leave.
Wait, can't we just open our eyes already? She's dead.
No, because if her eyes are open, if she died with her eyes open, we might all die and turn.
I don't think that's how that works.
We don't know. That was the whole point of giving the head
Yeah,
to the
we're
dude.
experimenting.
Hey, Mish, do you want to check?
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm down.
Uh-oh.
Wait, so what did I do exactly?
I call his
Because
hammer.
thing-
You looked at her eyes.
At her dead eyes. Well deserved.
I want his hammer. I want his hammer.
Okay, so
Imagine not listening to
She's
reason.
dead? They can do that?
That's the whole reason we're here.
Mish Capelnum is
I
now a
still-
statue.
I still don't believe that's
I
a
feel like
thing
we
to
can
do.
uncurse him. It's a curse, right?
No, he might be just be dead.
Do we know that?
No, this is the magic world. There's
I
gotta
don't
be
know.
a
Do
way
I
to go.
recall it from my book?
Is it a curse?
We'll deal with it after combat.
Okay. I call his hammer.
Okay, well, while I'm petrified, I'm gonna go eat. I have resistance
Sure.
to all damage. I'm gonna grab some food.
If he doesn't
Um,
get shattered, we might be able to help him.
Oh, I didn't say petrified. I said is a statue.
Yeah.
He is dead.
But it is Creella's turn.
Make a new character.
Because I think petrified's a condition. I don't
It
know.
is,
Yeah,
petrified.
petrified's a condition.
I've used Medusa's planning before, and they cause petrified, don't they? Sorry, I don't mean to rules lawyer you here.
He is a lawyer.
Okay, so petrified creature is transformed. Blah, blah. Can't speak. It rolls as a creature of advantage. Okay, so like you are petrified, but you're like you're instantly petrified. Your
Wait,
turn to
are we reading the same thing? Petrifying gaze. Are we reading the same thing?
no.
Sorry to. Oh, okay. So then
Hey, you can't be reading be reading the monster manual page.
Just because I'm rules lawyering, that's the only reason why.
I have I'm gonna say don't do that, please.
Yeah, okay, I will not.
But I have different than monster
My-
manual rules written down.
My apologies.
So the petrifying gaze statement says if you fail the saving throw by 5 or more, the creature is instantly petrified. Otherwise, they begin to turn to stone and are restrained. The restrained creature, blah blah blah. Becoming petrified on a failure or ending the effect on a success. The petrification lasts until the creature is freed by the greater restoration spell or other magic. That's the rule. I have slightly different rules for this ability than written in the monster manual. But even if it were going off the monster manual thing, you are petrified until some
that's
powerful
just why I was
of
asking
magic.
about the status, because I recalled it being a certain way, so I looked it up.
Your
I will not do it
no,
anymore,
your
though.
character is dead. Let's continue.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah,
Kriela,
it's not relevant to the character at all. I'm gonna go.
Kriela's turn.
Okay, do I think if I take another shot at these, it's actually gonna pierce it, or will I think I'm wasting my time trying to?
You think it might do something, but it's not incredibly effective.
If we push them into the fire.
Will it do anything? It's just stone, right? I mean, that would.
I mean, fire hot. I don't know.
Will, are you able to see, like, if you double click on my character, can you see, like, the sheet?
Yeah.
Can you see my alignment?
Thick.
Okay, so. Can we restrain them?
You can try a grappling check.
Sure, I'll try. Acrobatics or athletics?
So you're rolling athletics.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you wrap your arms around it, you tie up its wings, like not actually tie it up, but like wrap up its wings and its arms, and you are now grappling it.
Okay.
So you can move with it at half movement speed.
Oh. I guess let's try to move it towards the lava.
Okay, yeah. So you can go half of your movement speed along with it. I'll just bring it with you.
Damn, she's really bringing it all the way down here, huh?
I'm gonna try.
Right into the lava with this one.
Did you just put like all the status effects on yourself?
Emotionally, this is me.
Oh, okay.
On all levels but physical, I am suffering. I'll do it, Will, I'll do it. He's got
Okay,
wait.
thanks.
He's got it, I'm doing it. Except radioactive, because you know.
So are you just like gonna
he's
move
fired.
like?
Towards the lava thing. Is
Yeah,
that's
there.
there, right?
Yeah, that's half your movement speed. Okay. It's now gonna be their turn. So the one you're grappling is going to attempt to break out as its action. So you need to roll another athletics check
Okay.
to see if it's able to break out or not.
This wouldn't have happened if Mist just kept his eyes closed.
Yeah, so it does manage to break your grip, and then it's gonna move back 5 feet, and then the other one is gonna fly over towards Damaris, and attempt to punch you in the face. Now he is going to miss, just barely misses, and we'll go to your turn.
So you say just barely. I say precisely timed dodge.
Yeah, exactly.
The eloquence.
So I assume it's a bonus action to swap to my sword, because using my bow from here is a bad idea. I assume.
Yeah, it'll be your item interaction.
Okay.
And it would basically it'd be the equivalent of dropping your bow onto the ground and swapping to your sword,
Right.
like just drawing it. So
Ching. I guess I'm just gonna try to fucking hit it. No, it's next to me. That's not
I'm back. I'm just eating food.
Good.
welcome back.
Did I miss anything exciting?
not really.
Oh,
Oh yeah, dude, we shattered everything.
I'm still stoned.
you will
I'd
never
also
not
like to
be.
point out, as Mish turned to stone, he didn't turn in his normal shape. The statue in his place looked like a pile of like a human pile of goop
I want his
Um,
hammer.
Ew.
as he reverts to his true form.
Well, he's definitely dead. I
While he
don't know what
becomes
that is.
petrified.
I thought
Um,
Mish was an elf.
Okay, so you can roll your roll damage that hits.
Sweet. No sneak attack bonus or anything like that. So
No.
this one. Oh yeah.
Nice. So similar
Glancing.
to Creola's attack, it hits and you see a little bit of stone chip off, but it doesn't seem to phase it too much.
There's no like sparkling gems on these things or anything, is there?
No, not that you can see.
Okay. And then that's all I got. I'm done.
I would love to take my
Okay.
Let's
Well,
do
that's great because it's Edward's turn.
I eyes closed, move towards this dead body.
Do you want
of
to?
the lady.
You can open your eyes if you want.
No, I keep them closed. No chances. On top
Okay.
of her, I take my elbow, cover her where her eyes would have been. I take my knife and I chop her head off and toss it into my bag of holding.
Okay, so you don't have the bag of holding. Dameris
I thought I had the bag of holding.
If I recall, Dameris was the one carrying the bag of holding.
I chop her head off and I wrap.
Am
her
I
up in
am I
my
correct on
belt.
that? Am I like totally off base?
I thought I had it too. Yeah. So.
You
Yeah.
have it. That's
That's
lit.
like
I
same team.
I put it in my I put in my tiger pelt.
Okay, so roll a dexterity check to see if you can accomplish it. This is going to take up your whole turn.
That's fine. I don't plan on getting attacked.
Okay, you managed to slice its head off, I guess.
She
And-
had a
and-
name.
And what are you doing with it?
I wrap it up in my tiger pelt so it can't turn anyone else to stone.
Okay, fair enough.
That's what happens when you name your pets.
I watch in my stone form.
And then we're gonna go to Creella's turn.
You don't have any eyes, you're goop.
Okay. Did you really pick up Mish's hammer? Or did you not?
Not yet.
Can I walk over there and pick it up?
Yeah, I mean I have a negative.
Or is it
one
also
thing.
in his hand turned to
It's
stone?
like it's in his hand. You wouldn't be able to get it out.
We have to like break his hand to get this
Never
hammer,
mind.
because I'm down.
I was like, maybe I could break the gargoyle. Okay. Well,
Sacrifices were made.
We can shatter him with his own hammer.
Yeah.
That's how he would have wanted to go out. We'll do like the whole line too. It'll be fun.
I'm gonna try to grapple this one.
Sure. So you got to move over there.
Yeah.
Are you not able to move your own?
I can, I just didn't know. Well,
Okay.
actually,
It's
can
a
I?
There's
good
arrow
thing-
keys. Yeah.
It's a good thing Mish said goodbye to that storekeeper.
I'll just put you there because it's your objective.
Jesus.
Okay.
And then are you attempting to grapple this one as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll the athletics check.
Oh,
No, so it's quite strong in its stone form, and it manages to like rip out of your grasp.
Wow.
I know, I'm really trying to get them to the lava, but they're just stone. I'm like, nope.
Put them in the minecart and roll them down.
Do you have anything else, or should we go to their
Alright,
turns?
Come up. No, we can move on.
Okay.
Anything else that's useful right now?
So this one is gonna fly over here and go to attack Damaris, and he's gonna try to like bite you from the back, but he doesn't. You're too quick for him. He doesn't get at you, and the other guy is then gonna also try to hit you, and he does manage to hit you.
Oh man.
As he sort of just tries to like punch you in the back, and he's gonna deal
Hi,
7
Mommy.
damage to you.
Welcome to our D&D
Oh,
stream.
man.
Arel
So,
died, and I'm the cutest thing that ever
instead-
lived in a tiger print hoodie.
Where the
Mhm.
fuck is it? I want to use Uncanny Dodge. Oh, here it is. Use it as a reaction to have the attack's damage. So
Nice.
wow.
So it's 3 damage, or it's half rounded up, so 4 damage. And then we'll go to your turn.
If I move, I'm definitely gonna. Or what if I use my bonus action, my bonus cunning action, to disengage? I guess no, yeah, to move here.
If you move there, you're not provoking any opportunity attacks. You have to
okay.
you have to leave something's melee range for it to
Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, I thought it was just
for the opportunity attack to trigger.
Okay, then what I want to do is to try and assist with grappling this so we can throw it in the lava.
Well, what's
Sure.
your-
So you take the help action.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Solid. And did you want to do anything with your bonus action? I guess probably not.
I don't think I can, unless you'll let me use sleight of hand to like kill it. Then no.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
So we'll just go to Edward.
I would love to go to me. On this one, I'd like to cast Eldritch Blast.
On which one? Sorry. Number 1 or
Mr.
number 2?
Foot, Mr. One.
Okay. Yep.
Number
You'd
1.
roll them.
Number 2.
Did you want to use your bonus action to move Hex over?
I would love to use my bonus action to move Hex over.
Yeah. So you just got to remember to do that.
So it doesn't count as like an extra spell for moving it from one person to the other?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't count as a spell to move it.
Hacha. I've moved Hex. Wait, even
Okay.
if she's dead?
So you would have done it last turn. I'm just. You're still new to the mechanics. So I'm just
And Will
giving you some leeway because I know you don't like to actually read your character sheet.
And Will says he doesn't simp for me? Question mark. Let's go.
So the first, both of them hit.
So the first both of them hit? That's good to know.
So that's 17 for the first one, and then
Christ.
14 for the next one. And you just blast it to bits, and it like goes, it goes crumbling, as it like almost turns to powder, and dies.
With no shiny stone.
No shiny stone. No.
Not inside these gargoyles. No man.
Well, I was just making sure, maybe I could use my sleight of hand to rip that off of the other one. I don't know.
So after that, we'll go back to Criella, and the help action just like it's non-distinct. So you're just
do it.
you're saying you're gonna help Criella with what she does next turn. So if she wants to go and try to grapple the next one, she can.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay, so you'd have to move up there,
Okay.
and then once again roll the athletics check.
Does she get a plus or does it just advantage?
She's rolling at advantage
Okay.
because of the help action,
So roll another.
and then roll another one.
Just a d20 with nothing.
Like
It's the same
D20
roll.
plus 2. It's the same roll. It's just twice. It's
Mm.
advantage, so you just roll twice and take the higher.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so you do manage to get it grappled up.
Oh yeah.
Sweet,
Um,
we're gonna try to walk it towards the lava.
Yeah,
Right.
and so you can go 15 feet again. So I assume like 5, 10, 15. Bring it with you. And then we'll go to their turn. The initiative order is just kind of unfortunate for you because
Yeah.
it's now going to spend its turn trying to break out. It's going to fail though, so that's nice.
Would I be moving with her or is it just
No.
like- okay.
You just help her action.
I helped her grab it.
Yeah.
I'm not helping
So it fails trying to break out. Your grip is too tight on it since Damaris helps you expertly get it locked up. And then we'll go to Damaris's turn.
Oh shit, I don't know. Would I be able to assist moving her closer to the lava? I don't know. I feel like that's a stretch.
I mean, because it's already grappled, you would have advantage on your grapple checks. You could try to grapple it and then drag it the rest of the way.
If I fail, would it get out?
If you dragged it away from, no, I don't think it would. I don't think it would get out if you failed.
Because I'm still technically grappling.
Because you're still technically
You just
holding
wouldn't be
it.
able to grapple it
Well,
away.
if I like fumble it so bad, where was I right here?
Yeah.
So if I go 5, can I move, do an action, and then
So-
finish my movement?
Yeah, you can. But if you grabbed it, you'd be moving at half speed, so you'd only be able to get like another 5 feet.
What if I use my cunning action to dash?
Then yeah, then you'd be fine.
Okay.
Then you'd have enough movement to get it to the lava.
So, but it's a athletics check. I'm not good at that, but I can still try it. If
Yeah, it's basically risk free. It's at advantage, so.
Oh goodness! Come on! Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Come on, that 20. Oh,
Yeah,
that's still pretty good.
you get him. So you get him locked up. The handoff from Criella as you drag it the rest of the way and just chuck it into the lava and wings first, and it sort of like sinks down in, and it like you see it writhing around, and it doesn't actually make any noise.
Some T2 music. Just dun, 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 dun,
But
dun.
it
Back away for 1 second and we're chucking shit into lava.
it sinks
I'm
down
like,
into the lava, Dad.
I'm new to the whole one-liners thing, so I'm like, it looks like you need to cool off.
In lava.
And then I'm like, damn it, no, that's not what I meant.
Is combat over?
Combat's now over, yeah.
I would like to shatter Mishkapel and do his signature line.
Huh?
You're gonna kill me?
Ooh, what?
How are you going to attempt to shatter him?
I'm gonna take his
Yeah,
own
he's
hammer.
made of
I'm
stone
gonna-
now. Like, if we could shatter, we would have done it on the gargoyles.
I'm sorry, what's that? What's that, Sean?
I want to take his hammer. I want to break his statue.
So,
Is that
What
not
alignment
something
are
I'm
you?
allowed to- Oh, I'm thick.
That's not an alignment.
No,
You
wait,
can't-
Sean,
you
Sean,
can't-
you can't just murder a party
But
member.
you're
You
dead.
can't
I'm
get
like,
I want your hammer and you're dead.
My character
you
would
can't
have
get
to
the
literally murder
hammer out of his hands. The hammer's basically part of the statue.
You also,
Oh.
I'm also not dead.
What do you
I'm
mean
also
you're not
like,
dead?
I'm
I
very
hate
much
to-
alive.
I hate to break it to you, but you're pretty
You're
dead.
super dead.
Like,
Mishkapel, wait,
You're
should
pretty-
we say a few
We
words? for
can
pretty
get,
Mishkapel?
pretty
like,
dead.
we can get some magic or something. We can owe a debt to somebody. I don't know.
We could go to the underworld and bring your soul back. I
It's
don't know.
feasible. It's feasible that you could find someone to do it, but it's like
Hella expensive.
We got like time.
Very-
and
We
we're
only,
trying to
we
be-
only have 1700 platinum. No way we could afford that.
Yeah, it's a little too expensive. Sorry.
We have 1700 platinum.
Something like
no.
that.
You have 100. You have 120 platinum.
Still. That's a lot of money.
can I-
We said we won a lottery. We can't afford someone
Can
to
I
cast for
look
greater
at Celeste
restoration.
and see if she has anything good on her?
Sure. Roll investigation on her body.
Oh, what's my invest one? I'm not very good at reading books, so.
Okay. You find 10 gold, 5 silver, and her longbow looks good enough to take and sell if you or use.
Does any of you guys want her longbow?
Maybe. What's her? Is her sword a finesse weapon?
It's a short sword. It's all, like the short's not good enough to take.
Okay. Oh, fuck it.
But the longbow would be.
I'll take it.
Also,
Wait.
a little offended that you
Is
said my
longbow a
alignment
simple
wasn't
weapon?
real. I'll have you know
Longbow's a
quick.
martial weapon.
Fuck.
pretty
I can't
good.
use it. I mean, I can use it.
Wait,
but
I think rogues get proficiency with longbows.
Longbow?
I'm proficient with crossbows, hand crossbows, long swords.
You guys can rock paper
rapiers,
scissors for it.
Oh, okay. So I guess.
short swords and simple weapons.
It's
Yeah, I guess you're not proficient with the longbow.
Criella is though.
Yeah, firearms, martial weapons. And...
firearms.
That's what it says.
Let's get you a gun.
Firearms is a feat. So I think firearms is the basic feat that comes in like the basic
I'm, like,
rules.
fully blurry.
So did you choose that feat by default, or was that the one you like actually picked?
It gave it to me, I think, when I picked Blood Hunter. right?
Okay. Oh, you came when you picked Blood Hunter?
Yeah.
Okay. So then did you pick a feat when you made your character? We'll deal with that. We'll deal with it after.
Class feats.
We'll deal with that after. So yeah, 10 gold, 5 silver, longbow.
Maybe I did pick that. It does say feats in my feats.
And you think it's like, you think it could be possible to bring Mish back? You just don't know how possible. Does that make sense?
Well, I have a book on snake women.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'd sit down and open my book.
There has been success in bringing people back from petrification using a greater restoration spell.
Does anybody have one of those?
It's a bit of a higher level spell. I'm not gonna say what level.
Interesting. He's metagaming from beyond the grave.
I literally know this offhand.
You're a statue.
Well,
we can't really get him out of here.
We can't.
How much does statue weigh?
A lot.
I mean, we moved the gargoyles. Like,
How much do you weigh?
As a blob, not much. The amount that a small blob would weigh.
How much does a changeling weigh?
Right. 120 to 160 pounds.
Yes, you weigh 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad.
Well, we'll see you later, statue of Mishkapeldum. At worst, we'll just forget about you.
You can maybe put him on a minecart and push him out.
It doesn't.
You wouldn't even be able to lift him to get him in.
No, I weigh way too much.
We would break him trying that. Damn, I really can't have his hammer.
No, the hammer's
Seems such a waste.
the hammer and his possessions are part of the statue.
Why didn't he drop the hammer when he freaking died? All right, and can I?
I'm
So
just
do we
gonna
have
make, I'm
to
just gonna
set
make a
a
Sean
flag up
murderer
on-
character. Feel better.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Avrel, I told you not to open your eyes. You did this of your own fruition.
That is true.
I
moment-
tried to talk
it
you
was-
out of it.
It was a moment of overconfidence brought on by defeating the creature.
Can somebody push me in this
It brings about the end of most adventures. That was what I was in my head. I was like, what up my eyes? And I was like, Lord Mish opened his eyes, and I was like, well, he did just like smack this thing 3 times and utterly destroyed. He's probably like, yeah, that thing can't hurt me anymore. Little did he know.
I do want to do a callback to something she said before she was perished, unfortunately. She did say that she likes shiny things, so assumedly if this is her home, she might have some shiny stuff around.
She didn't say she liked shiny things. She asked if the thing you got her was shiny.
Well, she doesn't have anything shiny. Someone push me in this minecart and let's get out of this cave.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
All right, are you guys heading out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I do want confirmation that someone is shopping carting me out of here in one of these minecarts. Because
Are one of you guys pushing him shopping cart style in the minecart?
I'm not.
No.
Fine. Let's go.
Okay.
I
so,
roll my eyes as I pass him in the cart.
Oh my
So-
god.
knowing the danger of the creature you were bound to fight, you came in here. You fought it. You watched your friend be turned to stone in front of your eyes.
And no one important died.
But you took the head of the monster you needed.
Yeah. You want to put it in the bag of holding now? So we
Oh,
Presumably
yeah.
you'll head back to town, collect your reward, give your eyes to the new friend you made in the tavern,
My book
Okay,
boy.
don't look at it.
and that's where we'll end up. We'll
Close
pick up from there next.
Exciting. Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited what my next character is gonna be. It's gonna be something fun.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it for today's session.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. I'll deafen myself, do my outro, and I'll be right back.
That went really long.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I very much appreciate it. We will be doing D&D every 7 p.m. It'll be this campaign, the something millennial dungeon divers. What is it? The metrosexual millennial dungeon club. So welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you next